Hello, me. I'm Kovacs doing game things. Wondering why it's so like webcams making things so pixel. Maybe it's because it's a worse webcam or something. Personal battle to like the decent image I could be satisfied with. Do I have to settle and maybe get like I don't know $1,000 webcam or camera? I'm not willing to go that far, but is that the only way to get a better than 1080p image for a 4K camera? I know someday I'll figure it out, but not today. But right now I'm here to fucking report so hard I break the space-time continuum or something. Oh yeah. Also, well, hello, welcome. I'm here to play hard, even though it doesn't have any fast-paced gameplay. Wait, do I have no? Shuttle there was a slight situation. I think I did the usual where I just did talk to everyone and then said I'm gonna go on a shuttle right now. Maybe I should do that last or something, or that first later or something, like start the stream and stuff with chatting to my whatever NPC compatriots who I respect as co-workers. But like, and for like to stall, but I don't know, just less impactful start, more impactful finish or something. Oh well. Let's do it. Mm. Should have read that. Drinking burn. Like usual, don't drink energy drinks. They burn your insides. I like burn. It's cheap. And tastes decent. And if you're, not sponsored. I just like energy drinks because don't care about my health enough. Oh yeah, I'm here to be the Star Nose guy's shadow and help him, or I'm going to write a story. Wait, is this it's loud? Ah, 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 ah. Bit louder than I'd like. Gonna reduce it by 1 decibel. Okay, can I talk to everyone? Ever since that one time that protester took all my time, maybe unable to talk to 4 people, that's dirty. Ooh, what's this guy doing over there? You gonna say something? Nothing to see here. Better go look somewhere else. A seed. On a lightning lily seed. High voltage. Do not touch. Do not kiss. I mean, I'd like to go, don't tell me what to do, but unlike a human body which can heal, I am but a robot. I will probably die from this. Oh, can I analyze? Follow my dreams, no matter what anyone says. Pet peeve. Others telling you how to live your life. Most likely to go see some art. Quote, there are reviews on my blog. Oh, can I not? A human one? Ambitions. Keep living it up. Word style. Pet peeve. Being judged for things I cannot control. Most likely to be a human. Ha! I'm just happy to be here. But so what am I scanning? Am I just looking for information? Vents the cantankerous one. Oh, is this the guy who was complaining in the goo rain? To no longer be surrounded by incompetence. Pet peeve. Incompetence I am constantly surrounded by. Most likely to give you a piece of her mind about your incompetence. Enough is enough. Okay. Why can't I see about these guys? Can't the human? I'm just happy to be here. Budding thespians at work. Or play. At work, on a play, certainly. Hey, watch the antlers. I think I'm vibrating. In jokes, scattered across the page like so many sheep doings. What outsider could decipher their true meanings? Probably nobody. Probably just, easy decks, funnies. Oh. That's That's what Turian said. It's the greatest one. Oh, oh, wait, what? Couldn't get the first. Okay, to be the first being to visit every single city in the system. Hope nobody has already done that. Chemistry test. Also, the idea of settling down. Most likely to send a postcard. Quote, race you there. Supposed to combine all these. Cantankerous? Also the anonymous one. Unknown? Petty being seen. Most likely to be where there when you need them most, but only then. I'm trying to figure out the scanning system. Would I not have been able to do this without scanning abilities? Am I running out of scanning power? All clues discovered? What? How? Why? But I thought I already checked. But what about this guy? This picture was glowing when I touched it the first time. Oh. Their Trent seems underappreciated on Preto. Or maybe they just can't play guitar very well. Okay, now I've gotten everything, sure. Wait, do I get anything cool for this? All a verge rite of passage. I'd rather have 0 than a minus and the plus. Especially if you can have pluses on multiple things. Okay, that's hello. Friend, ahoy, off-order. I'm Trent the human one. So right now I should be the searching one. I don't know if you've heard. One of the verge yet to receive their name today has disappeared. On the most important cycle of their life. What makes this naming ceremony so important? It's a huge deal around here, off-worlder. Getting my name was the first time I really felt understood. Seen, even. Porgus needs to have that too. Plus, it took forever to decorate the dome. We don't want to take it all down just to put it back up when Porgus returns. Let's see if we can find Porgus. I've already found him, but sure, I'll find him on purpose. Oh, he's now willing to talk. Where's Porgus? I don't know, but he's not here. Better go look somewhere else. Or else. What is Porgus like? Pretty cool. Check this out. That only took me a moment to do. I mean, for Porgus. Prito fears Porgus. Go on, find me. Don't tell anyone we talked. Scared, using charisma. Not afraid of anything. Why would you think that? Someone think I'm afraid? I'll show him how I'm afraid of him. I think this old ceremony is dumb. A slime brain idea. You get given a name that also tells you what your life is gonna be like. I'd rather eat stones. Can you not eat stones? Or is this one of those where he's not an og, he's just Verge can't eat stones? Maybe I will if I feel like it. I had before, cost me a couple teeth. That's just who I am. Nobody gets to tell me to do anything. Even when I was tiny, swinging from Paru's antlers. I did what I wanted, how I wanted, when I wanted. Always have and always will. You've convinced me. No names for anyone. Well, like, some names, but not for me as well. I want to exist outside of society as a cool menace. Then there's needs to be a setup for you to avoid it. Well, yeah. Guess there has to be a system for me to forsake it. Then I need to get a name to reject it. Otherwise, they might not understand the rebellion I'm going for. Oh my god, I'm a master manipulator bot. Okay, I changed my mind. A totally Porgus thing to do. Get named and then say no way. Unless it's super cool, which I doubt it will be. Thanks, or whatever. Porgus, blessed the blessed one, you've returned. Yeah, whatever. So uncool, such trouble you've given us time and time again. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it up too. And perhaps a break in tradition is necessary. You're ready to accept the name you will carry forevermore? The self you'll be until rocks boil to liquid, until quartz softens into goo. Hit me, I'm just gonna reject it. Squee raises her hand to the sky. Her antlers vibrate at a low, powerful frequency. Porgus, forevermore you shall be known as Porgus, the ungovernable one. Squee lowers her hand. No. Murmur spray out in the room. I won't be Porgus. I will Porgus the ungovernable. Just the ungovernable? Not the ungovernable one. Oh, he says, oh wait, I'm gonna get out of the way so you can see this character. I'm just gonna stay here. You can see how he looks. Even though it's not that important. Or say, yeah, or I say no and walk. I'll be like the next cologne. Crowd boo. I can't even be, I cannot. I don't know, I feel every time I play this game, I feel like maybe I just don't have a webcam, but my ego, you know, my fragile ego that can only be told about in, I don't know, Twitch streaming. Crowd boos viciously. You hear Clune gulp awkwardly. What a perfect reflection of your perpetual rebelliousness, Porgus. And this is probably the best compromise we're gonna get. Fine. Squee once again raises his hand to the sky. Porgus, forevermore you shall be known as Porgus, the ungovernable. Hey, I get to say that. Ungovernable. Like he just says it louder to sound more authoritative. Whatever. Fine, and thus you are named. Crowd applauds politely and TuneBot plays some celebratory fanfare. Naming ceremony is officially concluded. Time for the mop-up chats. At least they let me talk things. Can I talk to TuneBot? Let me see some tunes, man. Greetings in F sharp major. I am TuneBot, a knob, one bot band, fanfor.web, celebrity buckle solo, triumphant inversion, well deployed rule of fifths. Porgus has returned to us. Let the celebrations commence. Indeed. I will play Porgus's favorite song. The title? We disabled the city with malice and sheer will. The song is typically forbidden from ceremony set list. Its frenzied chords alter dancing motions into heightened state of mosh. But exception will be made today. How are you feeling about Porgus returning? I feel like chord sequence has resolved itself. An awkward bridge that has returned to catchy chorus. Pleased Porgus is safe. And named. We'll begin writing their /his theme music. My post-ceremony job for all those named today. How do you think this has affected the ceremony? You write theme music for everyone who gets it. Will you write me theme music? Processing. Loading horns, drums, marimba, keys. Oompa plays you a funky little number. Beep, beep, boop, 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 bop, beep. This is your theme music. We'll send invoice later. Very expensive custom track. Silly trumpet sound, just kidding. Free for you today. Now it is time to work loading setlist. Enjoy the rest of ceremony. Beep, bop, boop, boop, bop, beep. Very catchy, very catchy. Maybe it's because of how I said it. Wait, does he still have dialogue? Greetings in F, I guess. Inversion. Oh, I guess it's like, it was supposed to be two, like, chats, but because I found Porgus instantly like a chat, now it's like, I'm just, the game has to make, just, like, yes. Orange, oh wait, I'm just skipping it all. Wait, I should click through it. I'm just making it free for you today. List of the day. Okay, it looks like it's probably a glitch that made it happen twice. Mop up chats. Oh wait, I can talk to them now. Wow, what a day. Most naming ceremonies are very relaxed, but today was a thrill ride. So tired, another one of my classic human feelings. You are a human named like a verge? I am, just a classic human. My hobbies include drinking water, eating plant or animal-based foods, and sleeping for roughly a third of my life. Great question, beats me. Right here as a baby, the Verge found me in an escape pod, crashed here, they raised me. I don't really know what happened to my family. They have theories that my first one, they were eaten by a giant space bug, sacrificing themselves to save me. Second one, they were horrible and baby me figured it out and fired myself in that pod. The third, they lost me on vacation and are still out there searching. Were there any clues in the escape pod? Yes. Chip the pod came from and the pod itself were both of human design. They taste like standard human metals and paints, so I know I'm human. And living here on Preto as a human among the Verge, well, it's been great, so welcoming to an outsider like me. I wasn't made to feel different. I was made to feel special. Came from the stars, crashed here. Superpowers like having hair follicles and a low pain tolerance. Being called the human one is an acknowledgement of that. And that I'm human, but also one of them. That made me feel really good. Wherever I'm really from, this is my home. And I hope Porgus feels that way too. I've just been on the outside like me, but of their own choosing. And now, that outsiderness is officially acknowledged, which doesn't erase the distance, it does make it feel warmer. And as a human, let me tell you, you can notice a difference in heat. Speaking of which, I should consider the rest of my energy. I have to here. Thanks for chatting with me. I guess I just get a wholesome little talk instead of any news. Yeah. Sometimes just getting to talk to people or these unique characters, that's just good stuff, man. Ungovernable. Stick, that's totally me. Maybe not one at the end. Take that, tradition. Happy with how this has... I wouldn't say happy to have participated, but like, this proves something to me. A good thing. The thing you're rebelling against doesn't acknowledge your rebellion. Did your rebellion even work? This shows I've had an impact. Rito really does fear Porgus. They gave a little, so I'm gonna take a lot. I'm ready to be more ungovernable than ever. You better run, get off this planet as soon as you can. I'm raring to go. Start making rude gestures in every direction. Probably time to go. Rude gestures. Gestures. There you have it. As Porgus is, so he is named. Thank you, Tiny Tin, for your help in finding their arms up towards the stars. Porgus the Ungovernable! I am Squee, the reading one, and thus the ceremony is concluded. May you feel the appropriate amount of respectful awe. Yeah, the reading. What was your naming ceremony like? Oh, like friend. I remember my own naming ceremony fondly. I was an adorable child, with an intuitive nature not uncommon in the young. But at my ceremony, when the officiant entered the seeing state and bestowed on me my destiny, I was overcome with fear. I didn't know if I'd be up to the task. But that very same day, I performed my first ceremony and named the former reading one, the one formerly known as the reading one. What? What? She wipes a tear from her... What? It was beautiful, and I was perfect. How do you decide on a name? When the to-be-named Verge stands before me, I make my mind blank. A fresh canvas, a spotless field of snow. And I look at them. Really look. I see their past as they wear it. Their future in their eyes. And their present incessant as it shimmers between us. Squee looks at you intensely for a long moment. A very long moment. Wow, this moment is long. In our whole lives, we're really seen... only a handful of times. They are very... I don't know, I don't feel like I shouldn't ruin the moment, but... He's saying some deep stuff, man. It's just... Even if it's like... It could be relatable. Say to those who don't believe in your power. That's really intense. I agree, but I already said that, so... Could you name me? My robust robot. The naming ceremony is sacred. It's an impact as wide-reaching as it is profoundly personal. I cannot be throwing around names willy-nilly, and without you curious searching, lovable, diligent, serious, and silly little tin head. I must be off. Eyes need rest after so much clear sight. Yeah, that's fair. It's a sacred thing. Yeah, can't argue with that. He called me silly and lovable, so I didn't hear anything else. Respectable guy. Wow, never saw anything like that before, but I wouldn't really know if there have been other like Porges. It's been a long time since I've been back on a Prito. Being here makes me nervous. Haha. I'm not well liked around these parts. How long has it been? Left a few cycles after my own naming ceremony. It was not a happy exit, more of an exodus. My naming ceremony was thrilling for everyone, except me, the greatest one. It's one of the rarest names a Verge can receive. Its recipient is meant to be the leader, to live their life on Prito, rarely, if ever, leaving. When I heard my name for the very first time, I felt sick. Been dreaming of a totally different life. What life did you want? What name were you expecting? That's a really good question. Maybe the inquisitive one, or even the questioning one, the experiencing one. Doesn't exactly roll off the tongue, I guess. It seems more appropriate. I tried to live up to the name for a while, but it always felt like I was just pretending. Kept writing in secret, little reviews under a pen name on a blog. I thought maybe that would be enough for me, but it wasn't. So I used my blog to apply at TNG and got the internship, the one you have now. Then I had to tell everybody I was leaving. Have you been back since? Honestly, no. You're pretty unwelcome when I left. The whole community turned out to watch me go, silently, sternly staring. We call it the quiet goodbye. But enough about that. There are also some good memories too. And we're here to work, not to hear me reminisce. So go get reporting. Oh, is this a second? Oh, never saw anything. Oh, okay. I guess I can just do it twice. I'll just... whatever, I guess I ruined the game. Victor still feel like hope. I've never really did, to be honest. You keep my voice down. Naming ceremonies were thrilling for everyone, except me. Greatest one. Of the rarest names of words, is even meant to be the leader. The life on Peter rarely if ever leaving, and well, for a sec. What life did you want? The one I have now. Writing stories. Really thinking about art. Feel so lucky to be where I am. But there were consequences. I loved the name for a while, but I felt like I was just pretending. Kept writing in secret. Reviews under a pen name on a blog, so maybe that would be enough for me. But it wasn't. So I used my blog to apply at TNG, got the internship, the one you have now. I had to tell everybody I was leaving. Were you nervous? For sure. And with reason, I didn't go so well. The whole community turned out to watch me go. Silently, sternly staring. Call it quiet goodbye. But enough about that. There are also some good memories too. And we're here to work, not to hear me reminisce. So go get reporting. Okay, I think I'll just remember that the last guy I'm just gonna do. Wait, can I see any more interesting things? Can I get a Pipito? Nah, maybe I was hoping maybe some of the plants would be named or something. Oh well. Ayo, I don't have. He has. Wait, oh my god, he has like 1,000 billion children. Does this mean he's like a 50,000 years old? 50,000 years old. Just a little, making sure you can see. Like he's look how many horns he had. Look how many children. They all look like him as well. Thank you for finding Porgus. Alas, I couldn't search for them. These little ones can be a real handful, and I do mean literally. I'm Paru, by the way, the domestic one. Are these babies yours? In a sense, yes. How much do you know about how birds reproduce? You plant your horns in the ground? That's correct, more or less. Our antlers develop an interest in a life of their own. We plant them, and they begin their journeys. Planting has to be here on Prito, though, in one of our nutrient-rich nursery fields. Some odd birds are very meticulous, marking their baby spot in their nursery and digging up their one. But most don't care about that type of thing. They just dig up a baby if they want to raise a child. Still, sometimes the crop is larger than expected, so when babies are dug up with no one to claim them, I do. Hence all of these bundles of joy. Did you raise Porgus? I did. They were difficult, even then. Not mean necessarily, just completely unwilling to follow rules. Sure enough, their name, the ungovernable, reflects that. I think it's already made Porgus happy. Not just happy, validated in his quest to be known as a scourge. He'll now be seen as ungovernable, officially. One of the tiny verge beings rock back and forth between Powder's antlers. Oh, you're right, little one, you're right. Time for us to go. I promised him a treat after the ceremony. Hot buttered loam. Thank you again for finding Porgus. I'm not gonna talk to him again. I know the game's messed up something. Okay, verge missing. I'll go a little sensational since it's work points. Missing verge. To receive. There's nowhere to be found. But then I found it. I'll just leave it here. Since it's somehow still informational. Why? Verge are named. Verge are named in us name. This is so terrible information. This is -2, -3. He become ungovernable. When he was located and thus settled, however, this newly named Porgus the Ungovernable seemed content with his new title. When the missing verge of finally located, he was named Porgus the Ungovernable for seemed content. You know what? I'll just say he was content with his new title. I'll just acknowledge that he's a rebellious little shit. Thoughts on rebellion? The thing you're rebelling against doesn't acknowledge your rebellion. Your rebellion even work? Mused Porgus after. Now, this shows I've had an impact. Brito really does fear Porgus. A huge deal around here, said Trent the human one. Getting my name was the first time I really felt understood. Seen even. It's a slime brain, said Porgus while still lighting. It named it also tells you what you're gonna be. I'd rather eat stones. I'll just guess Porgus the validated. No, not just happy, validated. His quest to be known as a scourge. Sick, that's totally me, Porgus the Ungovernable said, and not even a 1 at the end. Take that, tradition. I feel like he might want this one, but I'm gonna do this one. This is because it's deeper and worth more points. I don't know what points are even worth in this game, but I'm gonna make sure to get to. The ceremony was held inside a large dome with rows of seating. Yeah, that's boring. The dome hall of the naming ceremony was vandalized. Apparently, Porgus himself with a graffiti that read Prito fears for it's a cool looking. That's a very cool looking guess. Cuba, where the ceremony played Porgus' favorite song, usually forbidden, we disassembled the city with malice and sheer will. Bearing the name on appeared to give Porgus a sense of validation. How long is the naming Porgus does out root chaser out like a bug set on augur wedding. Porgus returned to finally be named Squeed. A reading one declared him to be Porgus the Ungovernable. Stands the usual 1 at the end of Verge titles. I want a set little more sensational, but do too much Porgus, you know. Rude gestures. Apparently by Porgus himself. You know what? I'm snitching on him, but only in the he can be validated as a vandal who cannot be governed, you know. Oh, but that's pretty cool, right? Back. And now I can leave. Ready to push on to the next cycle? Yeah, I'm ready. Okay, bye. Submit story. See those points go up with information and sensation. Ooh, a lot of sensational. Our reputation is stellar thanks to you. Thorough, I have yet to get full thoroughness. I think that it's impossible in this game. God damn it. God damn this game. It's terrible. Internship cycle 9 bunks. I think I'm halfway through the game or almost halfway. Hello. I'm looking forward to even the smallest charge. Hello, Janitor-bot. Janitor-bot is in a break. Cleaning cycle resumes shortly. Janitor-bot is feeling curious. Unable to exit curiosity loop. Janitor-bot could force quit system. Janitor-bot doesn't want to. What are you curious about? Reporterbot feels perplexed, uncertain, face.jpg. The bunks contain messages that Reporterbot can see, but it's forbidden to clean. They bold font taunt Reporterbot. And yet, these messages are contained. Maybe I should use the microphone gain. Like doing, it seems to go red, but it might be beyond the undetectable amount rather than the lines. They make sense to me on OBS, whereas I'm personally bothered and I'm just off screen doing things, explaining them without nobody gets to have fun except me, who's like changing stuff, and sometimes it just keeps going to like red. I don't know. New category: colon curated event. Are they still messes to be cleaned? Or something else? Something good? Archive/museums of personality? Collection of beloved objects arranged in an abstract pattern? Metaphysical extensions of a being's inner workings? Reporterbot does not like to think of metaphysics. Thoughts beyond the physical world are confirmed _ uncleanable. But they persist. That's good. He's getting a little bit of more sentience, and good for him. Good on him. Did you know? Pursued by Tivri, a minor factoid counts to 10 and tries to chase you down. If you learn its answer, you lose. Be quick. Hide well. Wait. You learn it. Oh, so it's gonna try to tell you once you learn it. Okay. The paper cups in my stack. Understand me? Damn, this. Oh my god. Water cooler bot is so depressing. As each one is taken, our time together gets nearer to its end. I mean, that's so sad. Hey, Moonrocks or Moonstone, whatever your name is. 991 1000. Phew. AL Pipsqueak. Burning off some stress. Covering a story off ship last cycle. This performance review day. Why is that stressful? What was the story? Illegal data mining on data mines in crypto. Need a permit to mine that nutrient and knowledge-rich soil. A cooked corp was caught filing their coffers. Is that the headline? Too gabber, not enough galaxy. You would have rather been at performance review day? I think you're perfect. Kavix, you're making me blush. On at least 2 out of my 4 cheek muscle group. Though I gotta correct you. I'm far from perfect. Perfection would leave me nothing to aspire to. That's fair. Exactly, I believe that. It's my ongoing quest for improvement that lights my life. You're pretty perfectly imperfect but yourself. You lock eyes. The tension is palpable. Speaking of, it's almost time for my cycle 6th micro meal. A handful of Nitro Chug quick release pellets. Gonna be soaring over the post-lunch hump. Good talk, good talk. That smiley face on my robot, or like just lines that coincident. Is he? You're not fine. That's personality. Reporterbot does not have a bunk, so Reporterbot does not understand its meaning. Archives. Wonder what shit he has to say about the twins. Kachak. Oh, he was waiting for me to get here so he can mock me? What a little shit. Oh, how far she's come. Intern. Take a look. The twins are up a hollow paper article. Headline's Humanian Fart Awards honor stinkiest citizen. Wait, what? What? And the byline? This was written by Ursula Laser, your editor-in-chief. We were musing over the past. We are as we are wont to do, and found this story from her intern days with a hyphenated last name. That means I could be Ake one day. You could. It is possible. The cream rises, but it also curdles. Your path could do either, or both. Who can say? Only you with your actions and their consequences. How was Ursula as an intern? She was one of the best. able to turn any story, even the farto words, into a compelling read. Making sure the other twin properly. Yeah, red twin. At whatever word count she was given, are rare feat, something to aspire to. Hint, hint. We mean you, not us. We are collectors of the written word, not writers on our own. We did keep a diary once, but we dare not speak of it now. Shame. Such shame. Please leave us to reflect on such inscrutable embarrassment. Did they use it for smut instead of, actual writing down of feelings? Yeah, must be that. Oh, close the fridge door. Where to vacation next? I mean, where will my next story take me? In search of the truth and some nice weather. Does he take the news travel as like little vacations? The reader response Tron has new messages. New messages titled Quiver Still article. Give me Quiver. Billy Bolite's article, High Octane Quiver Still Finals Enter 13 Cycle of Silent Tension, was clearly written by someone who truly understands the sport. Not for everyone, but one fan to another. Mr. Bolite, I see a passion in your words and admire your coverage of overlooked sports like this. Regards from a fellow fan, Scorton Flanker. Second message is titled Bring Back Foodbot's column. Why did you cut Foodbot's delightful and surprising culinary column? So their attempts at a robo-humanian fusion recipe led to the hospitalization of dozens culinary progress demands risks. I miss learning the many ways that batteries can be used to season a dish. Editor's note. Batteries are not meant to be consumed by anything other than robots. Please do not eat batteries. If you are not a robo, they are lethal to organic life forms. Hungrily yours, Eatbot. No new messages. There's an Eatbot, he has the right to say his opinions, I guess. How are the ants doing? Oh, the ants are entering the age of mechanical reproduction. Along with it, they are having a cultural renaissance. Some of the art they're making is very avant-garde. Too abstract for your liking, honestly. Yeah. Hello, shitty intern. Or is he Yar? Is he Yar or Yard? He's Yar. Oh, it's just Yar. I said Yar with two A's. Thank Prime. Been waiting so long, my goose going stagnant. For me? No, you bolt bucket. Waiting for someone to come into the intern pit. Very irate, but they pause instead of elaborating. They're standing very stiffly. I was working on a story and I got a little too invested. Really polishing it, It needs to be perfect. And I don't have time to go all the way to the bunks, obviously. They actually get things done. And I ran out of battery in my body. I can't move. So defeated by our own workaholism. And now you have to beg your work nemesis for help. Oh, you're loving this, huh? Will you just... will you please help me? I literally get this story finished and handed in. Shuttlebot X keeps a few spare batteries in engineering. Now go grab one and bring back. I'll help you out. Thank you. Now hurry up. Still have to finish my story. Yeah. You gotta fucking beat up your enemies at their full strength. Otherwise, where's the fun? I'm literally gonna ignore everything else. Gonna go. Wait, is it engineering or shuttlebot? I'm gonna go to Shuttlebot. Ask him, quick! My nemesis intern rival needs batteries. You ever think about how you're running around inside me? There are all kinds of people in my various rooms and it weirds me out. Nah, that's your problem. Shuttlebot X built other shuttlebots here. Is this where one cycle soon the robo revolution begins? How's it going, Covix? Yar needs your help. Yar does? With what? Yar. My good pal Yar is out of charge. Oh no! Well, that's an easy fix. Beep beep. No, Yar is not a Doltus 9000 for that move. Everyone forgets things. I keep a few spatters around for just such occasions. Bowler is terrible at remembering to charge up. There you go. Run that back to Yar and they should be back to work in no time. Beep beep beep. Maybe remind him to charge up next time. Shuttle bots are real dicks. Hey Barry, how's it going? Barry, how is that mechanical arm doing this cycle? Are you busy? Seems like a yes. Ooh, a stern yes, perhaps. Oh my god, the middle finger. Keep it up. Keep it up, Barry. Nice. Feels like some kind of friendship is blossoming here. It's all he's probably has to look forward to. You know, I don't wanna insult or anything, but he's just an arm trying to exist. Quick! Don't do anything else. Just batteries alone. You're everyone else. Just quick! I need to get batteries to my good pal Yar. Hey, you get it? Yeah, here. Yeah. Yup, here it is. You actually got it. Got yours, but immediately their body powers up and jerks to life. Thank you. I know you could have just left me. Bro, it's probably what I would have done, honestly. Why did you help me? It is only fair. Fair? You're not gonna make it here with that idealistic attitude. Pauses for a moment, looking away. Fair. Well, thanks anyway, I guess. Now I need to get back to work. Help Yar out of a jam. Best enemies. Wait, since I don't know if my robot character's being paid, so couldn't they just hire him if it's just good enough? When running the micro emission low hum, kind of soothing. Aren't you of the factory where you were born? Wonderful. I'm gonna see if I can get in this room. Acer Cunningham, the door's closed. You should probably leave it that way. Oh man. Talk to this piece of garbage. Heh, intern. Read this. Bowler has a letter from Abner Zoll criticizing our lackluster article, but it's addressed to the Dorp dealer, not TNG. I wrote this. Abner Zoll is me. Directly criticizing the dealer is considered unprofessional. Or so Ursula tells me. So I do it this way. That's very clever, you. Yes, it is! The dealer hears from Abner often, though Abner rarely hears back. Only when they're forced to print the retraction. Based on an error I pointed out. I guess you could call writing the Abner letters as a hobby. But it's really more of a necessity. Stupidity needs to be acknowledged as such. So I do it. I guess that's fair. As long as it's like sincere criticism as someone who's not really a reader, but someone who does read. Vivica is out sick. I need to head back to court. She offered up 3 potential stories that might be worth covering. Up to you, choose which is most important. Call it a testing news judgment. Let's hear them. Bail Missile, ever heard of Finch Spadix? They were an intersolar pop sensation and a triple threat to boot. Oh, they probably had decent harmony because there was 3 of them in like one machine. Now that they've decided to separate themselves, carrying 2 Zeal named Fancied and Hexes. The letter of their name were divided in an earlier out-of-court agreement. The pair are still fighting over some property and Finch Paddock's solely owned. What are my options? Augur caught joyriding in Central Station tubes. Infamous stunt Augur Ricky Explosion's latest escapade. Apparently the punk tried to go joyriding in the Central Station tube. Those tubes are strictly meant for Zeal. Caused a mess, I'm sure. And for what? Clicks? Bucks? The trial of Clarence Finspar. You may remember the defendant in this case from the curriculum announcement. Frequent toast test protester Clarence Finspar finally crossed the legal line. Apparently on trial for public mischief in libel. Started telekinetically distributing rant-filled pamphlets in a public space. It's going to be a doozy. Readers do appreciate the follow-up. Have fun with this one. Wait, is he forcing me to do this? Oh, he's forcing me to do it because oh my god. I guess I would wait. There's the pop stars that broke up, and the auger in a tube. I guess it's like, you know, fine if he's making me, sure. I guess I shouldn't have even thought. Should have just chose one. But oh well, I'm fine with it. Oh yeah. Suggestion box. Let's do it. Hello, staff and crew. Medbot will be operational in the shuttle bay next cycle. Please see them to be on a regular schedule of checkups and medical support. Ursula. I must. Medbot is ready to practice on you if you are actually sick and not whining. Come while the medical brine is hot, or not at all, Medbot. Read another? Why not? You read every suggestion in the box. We're gonna get a Medbot character. That's gonna be nice. New robot character. Oh, hello, Stockman. What are you talking about today? Important question for you. Do you have any quantum investments? Finance does not concern me. Fair point, choosing journalism. Really does show that financial gain is not your priority. I'm researching quantum investments for a piece. I haven't even gone deep yet. And my preliminary findings are alarming. Investing in one of those trendy superposition accounts where your money has all values simultaneously might sound good, but as soon as you try to make a withdrawal, the value is suddenly zero. All of your investment gone. Stolen because they are unregulated accounts. Grifts would be a better name for them. Don't do it. Hopefully this article saves our readers the future grief. That's very kind of you, Sherwin. Oh, this is not a kindness, it is a duty. People need to know the pitfalls that are out there before they fall into them. Oh yeah, there's also the fact that he could probably brag about knowing this and warning people. You know, not out of a malicious sense, you know, it's like just to stroke his ego. Stroke his ego. Hahaha. You know what, he might even masturbate to it. Still no swirling psychotherapy, just a lone bubble pop. Can I say masturbate? Masturbate. Gooning. Like, what else would he even feel pleasure from than money? I bet women are not even in his, like, relationships are a waste of time, and you won't be able to make money the time you're using to find women or men to be with. The guys are talking. Aye, Becca, to the data mines we must go. Wait, what? Oh, I guess they would do it. Come on. Finally, exciting friendship sword time. I get was that I wasn't properly listening to what they were saying. Did they invest in quantum mechanics? Did they do something like that? I don't know. Moving on. Ooh, free. Except the existential oak sprout has a tiny and concerned looking face. Sprouts are furrow bark. It seems lost in thought. Cute little tree. Correct, we need to talk. I must say, you have brought some life back to this place. I suggest that you keep it up. Or else. Or else what, punk? Punk! I am nobody's punk. You are the punk. Such disrespect for authority. The more of the system I see, the less guff I take. I appreciate the attitude. You might have a little security bot in you, Calix. Don't try to take my job, or I will destroy you. Metaphorically speaking. And also literally. Stop talking to me and get out there. This garden deserves to grow. Yeah. Calix. Look at this place. It's really coming back into bloom. And I hear you're the reason why. I want to cultivate a vast garden, my intern legacy. Haha, that's admirable. I think you'll be known for more than just this. Your writing is great! Would he say that even if my writing was complete garbage in-game? When the garden is blooming, I can really relax. This may take my mind off of the daily stresses, you know? And even the more existential ones, the living up to my name. Wherever it all starts to feel a bit heavy, few cycles scraps in here, and I'm good as new. For a little while anyway. I call it my green time. Guess that what I'm really trying to say is, you have my personal thanks for caring about this place. Yeah. Ooh, what's this? Quartz bloom crystals are highly sought after for their ability to attract positive vibes. They're also known for massively inflating their own value. What's this electricity about? No sign of the lightning lily yet, but you detect heavy static in the vicinity. Better keep back and avoid a short circuit. What if I want it to happen because of desires to no longer be functioning? Oh my god, this guy. He literally said he would never be found in a cafeteria, and here he is, mac and bees. Hello, chef from Verge for Verge. The glitter is their dust. The gyres of a universe, Austria. Alex, hello, hi. You're looking well. And great news, if you weren't to be looking so well, for example, you could do something about it. Just one medical care. And they're sending a medbot here. That's amazing. I just got free achievements just for talking to people. It's so nice. It is amazing. You're right. But we only had to give up. Vivika fidgets around. Incoherent muttering. What was that? Vivika twists her blazer and nods. Finally she speaks. Gravity. Had to give up a bit of the gravity, okay? The ship's gravity regulator cost quadrillions. Quadrillions upon quadrillions of bucks to our employer every calendar phase. They were willing to be pushed for medical care. If it just gave away a bit more gravitational pull. That's not so bad, is it? Haha, when I'm around you, I feel lighter than air anyway. I'm gonna go charisma though. Who needs gravity anyway, am I right? It is, granted, an insubstantial amount. Pouring from the water cooler might be a little more unruly. And we had to have the bidet disabled. Oh no, bidet disabled. So we'd hardly notice a difference. And so far, that reflects my own experience. But I feel so guilty. I don't want the workers to have suboptimal working conditions. You really care a lot. Yes, it's true. Thank you. Thank you for your kind words. Let me know if you feel unnaturally light, okay? Because we can help with that. We have medical care now. Woo! I feel like we should be in a futuristic enough society to just not have to worry about medical care enough to turn down gravity. But, you know, society sucks. Gotta make money somehow. Warm dog and fries. Everyone loves a warm dog. The bees are real. Stop asking about it. Magnesium spark rate. Standard leads available for the less adventurous. Churn sediment with real rich mountain fillings. Crop Sustenance Safety Council approved menu. The cycles, it's good old home cooking. Mac and bees and warm dogs and fries. Classic stuff. Too bad the food doesn't change, but I get it. Flavor text is hard enough to program. Actually making it change is probably hard. Ooh, those apples looks like they have faces. Or one of them has a face. Or they're some kind of gem. Okay, tell me your woes, good sir. Oh, his name was Airsup? Greetings, Comics. As you see, I've been forced to join the rabble. Look at this menu. Wanting, debased. You never eat in the I have been banned from bringing my own food. After the highly misunderstood and unfairly maligned incident of my lunch. With the eels. Thank you again for your help in recovering them. How long are you banned for? At least one full rotation through this horrid menu. I think Arwin has a plan up their robotic sleeve to rid me of my fine tastes. So hard one, and so gingerly developed over time. A sweet ginger, we'd be hard pressed to find such an aromatic root on this wretched ship of fools. You can join me if you want. I wish to be alone. No, I don't know how one survives these subpar tastes. And you, what slop will you partake of today? Mac and bees? I'm going to have warm dog and fries. Well, I suppose a can has to eat. I think I'll leave you to it. I think he would have respected more if I had said, I'm skipping lunch. Why, you are... as a being who does not need to feast, I envy you. I bet that's what he would have said. Did I talk to everyone? Yes. I'm loving these interactions. These characters are wonderful. Yeah. I don't know why this game isn't more popular. I feel like it could be more popular. Maybe it's because it's just a point-and-click regular game. Oh, comics! I heard you're going back to court this cycle. Yes, that's exciting, huh? I am. How did you know? How did I know? I keep this place running smooth. There's nothing on the ship that I don't know about. And Arwina's in here telling me about it. Anyways, you must be excited, especially after the last case. So dramatic. That Stephanie Strange was such a character. And Quad. I was riveted, to be honest. And not just to the floor. Are you a fan of legal writing? Well, I prefer legal dramas if I'm being honest. I like a little more production value, you know. But I'm always too busy to catch up. I make do, you know. And your story really scratched the itch. Do you watch Jim Hold'em, the Baking Barrister? Do you watch Goo of Justice? I'm gonna ask the middle one. Well, of course! Who doesn't? To be honest, I think season 37 has been a real dip in quality. But they keep you hooked, you know. I want to see if they can revive Clem with the Muffin Stone. In time for his big legal debut. Oh, but don't get me started. I talk your listen holes clean off to get to your assignment. Yeah, important assignment, very important robot, you know, first of my kind, cutting edge reporter bot. My assignment takes priority. Supposed to go cover a story, but I feel sick. We're getting a medical bot. We're getting a medical bot. It'll save you. Wow. Yeah, fucking Billy, you got sick just in time to see about the medical care. Did he say anything? Stink juice situation is all handled. Thank you, good sir. Like, you know, it's thing you can never get stink juice like out of the seats and stuff. But you know, I can just unlike humans, I can just turn off my smell receptor and I don't even have sweat. Yeah, I don't even have sweat, and I can turn off my nose receptor. Don't just worry about any organic staff members. Back to the course to witness law and or order. Oh, so there's definitely law, but there might not be order. Gotta be one of those hostage situations where they just let me through because I'm chill. Wait, can I not talk? Oh wait, okay. Let's see. Order, Braid presiding. Clarence Finspar, you face charges of public endangerment, reckless telekinetic discharge, and making people drop food they were about to eat. These are severe charges, particularly the last one. How do you plead? Not guilty, you're all fools. Then this trial must proceed. Oh my god, oh my god, vengeance, I can talk shit about... Punch him in the dick. Is the piece of garbage who didn't let me talk to 3 or 4 other people in that sexual intercourse explanation. Oh, I am going to enjoy talking bad about them, unless there's talking the truth is worth more points, you know. You sure to tell the truth every little bit, even the tiniest little morsels of honesty, in the name of a true and fair trial. Oh, I'll tell you the truth. I'll tell you nothing but how wrong you all are. The defense may now begin. Thank you, Your Honor, but Clarence, take us through the fateful afternoon. I just wanted to share my thoughts. It was a public place. People didn't like it, they could leave. And Chair Clarence did. Define people who happened to be in Mealtime Square, a popular lunchtime gathering place. That's all he did, folks. I ask you, honorable... This guy looks really shady, bro. Wow, this word is really shady. I ask you, honorable judge, but isn't sharing caring? Do we not gather in places like this to bask in communal spirit? We all, in fact, be more like Clarence, not less. Who's really on trial here? Caring may be caring. Can anyone prove that my client was the one who made them all drop their food? Perhaps this was a conspiracy against my client. The defense rests conspiracy victim. Is this the extent of your case? Do you wish to submit any evidence for your claim of conspiracy? No thank you, Your Honor, but I believe the connection is clear enough on its own. Very well, prosecution, you may examine the witness. Thank you, Your Honor, but you're welcome. Mr. Finspar, how could you explain how you shared your thoughts? Well, I wrote them down on pamphlets and then I gave them out. How did you give them out, Mr. Finspar? Clarence Finspar says nothing, he just looks at his hands. Did you use your hands, Mr. Finspar? I did not. Those watching from the gallery let out a collective gasp, beep or burble, depending on their species or serial number. He used his telekinetic Humans keep getting more impressive by the moment. What the hell? We just have telekinetic appear. Bombard the lunchroom crowd with a terrifying cloud of pamphlets. Good lunch-loving people were forced to turn meals into defensive weapons or abandon them and escape. It's one of the darkest cycles that Mealtime Square has ever known. Mr. Finspar, how did you ruin so many lunches? Why did those people ruin my life? They all needed a wake-up call. Realize how rotten this weird future space alien society really is. Why did they just sit there and eat their lunches, doing nothing? What they needed was my pamphlets. And what of their lunches? Their lunches mean nothing to me. Another collective gasp, beep, or burble from the gallery. Lunches equal nothing. Order! Order.biz/ in the court. Thank you. I fucking love the robo speak. Shocking, and yet it isn't for Mr. Finspar. Mr. Finspar has shown a clear pattern to his behavior. His public protests are increasingly dangerous to us and to our lunches. No further questions, Your Honor, but the prosecution rests. Well, since this is a judge bot only case, I will now deliberate. We will now recess until the verdict has been finalized. Bathrooms and tank cleaners are just down the hall. And let deliberation begin. Okay, I'm gonna pause. I wanna go to go take a pee and get some more water. See you. not back yet, but it's up here. Okay. Forget to remove the PP. Corner. Yeah. While I was taking piss, I felt like I was a bit snackish. Made some garbages, whatever. Put pickles on uh on bread. With cheese, like bread cheese, in the microwave. Then just cut up pickles. It's probably like an abomination of things I like individually that maybe you should not be together. But I like them, and hope my abominations against cooking will not bother you from what I'm enjoying this. Didn't show it properly because my hand decided to be vanish in the light, but whatever. But the cheese stuck in the goddamn plate, like. Oh well, it's hot anyway. Shouldn't be touching stuff anyway. Just gonna. Oh yeah, and an apple. Just gonna eat the apple like an asshole. Ah, can't show the yellow part. I guess it's too chroma keyed. Ah. Hmm. Oh. Yeah, good spot to watch the verdict once Judge Bot is ready to deliver it. As part of the trial, after that, we're writing time. Sit down and wait. No, not yet. I should ask a few more questions. Hunker down here. Mm-hmm. Die. That's Blussy. That's my uncle up there. I'm Blussy Finspar. Where's the rest of the family? Oh, those bridges were burned a long time ago. Everybody doesn't even really talk about him. I do though. I miss how he used to be. He didn't used to be like this. So Clarence was really fun and caring. Drive me around the living room with his powers. We call it playing wind. It's like the worst game to eat during, but also like the best because I'm not doing anything I need to focus on. But I feel a personal preference just read everything. Also moving up to the side, make sure you can see these characters and not fucking stuck on this, I assume, little girl's stomach. Got powers, he talked about how to use them properly. Uncle Ben style. You have the same powers, not like his. These are telekinetic, he can move things with his mind. But I can read minds, telepathy. Sort of a recessive gene in our family. We're the only two who have abilities. That's why I'm here. I just felt a little extra connected to Uncle Clarence. Can you read my mind? Sure can. You like Dracula Castle Upside Down Adventure, don't you? Just kidding, I can't read a robo. Well, I can, but I just hear like electronic sounds. Computer bloops. Those are the sounds of your mind. Organic brains are a bit easier to access and feeling from. Organic minds. Do you read your uncle's minds? What readings are you getting? Hear more about the Dracula. Do you read your uncle's mind? He's angry. I don't like reading his mind, but because he's always angry these cycles. I wish he'd just apologize, but he's too proud. That's why I'm the only family member here. He burned almost every bridge he had. Everything really went south when he ruined the family picnic. Before that, there'd been just little hints something was changing. A random mean comment, blaming others for mistakes he made. Making a big deal out of small stuff. Then at the picnic, started arguing with Dad about something and it got heated. So he used his powers to flip the picnic basket, bring charcuterie down on Dad's head. That's the last time Uncle Clarence got invited to a family event. He doesn't want to apologize, and clearly he hasn't stopped weaponizing delicious food. So here we are. Can your uncle be redeemed? I hope he gets the help he needs, so he can be more like how he used to be. think that's all I want to say for now. Bye. Yeah, that's smart girl, smart girl. Gotta keep things vague. Greetings, robo-citizen. I am Armande Orbrum, Education Minister of the Solar. What an interesting trial. Are you here enough? Why would the Education Minister watch a public nuisance trial? You're correct that my appearance here is unusual. It is in fact my cycle off. I usually catch up on my reading. I am here on a more personal interest. Their Fint has interrupted several of my governmental announcements. I've grown concerned for his mental and emotional well-being. Interrupted? How? Charisma? At first he protested quietly. Here picketing an announcement of the new sexual education curriculum. Then it began to escalate. Louder, brasher demonstrations. Then he used the use of his powers. Teleconnecting damage to my government-issued slide projector. Now he has publicly used his powers against living beings, which has crossed the threshold for legal intervention. I'm not bothered that Mr. Finn's powers displeasure is public. The issue is that he seems increasingly unstable. That what then began as protest now seems to be a cry for help. So I'm relieved to be at this trial, where I hope his sentence reflects his needs. Why didn't you intervene sooner? Current government intervention is a delicate balance. Too much, and citizens rightfully feel intruded upon, unable to live their lives as they wish. Too little, and harm and strife become common. I would say that Mr. Finn's power has been on our radar for a while, and for that reason alone, he had kept him in our sights. That seems reasonable. I'm glad you think so. I will add just one more thing. It's in ill taste for a government figure to speculate on the fate of a public trial. All I will say is that I hope it is rehabilitative in nature. This is all I should say on the matter. Good cycle, citizen. Hey doofus, let's talk. Hey, we've met. On the curriculum announcement. You're on my side, right? Let me go. You know I'm a good guy. So tell him that, or else. It kinda sounds like you did something. I did nothing wrong. Nobody was listening to my speeches. I shared some of my writing. Sharing is caring, isn't it? Especially when everyone else needs their thinking rearranged. Doing everyone a favor. Everyone needs their thinking rearranged? This whole galaxy is rotten. I was just trying to make things better. What are you doing? I am speaking truth to power through journalism. Good riddance. Journalism is not another way they lie to you. Control you. I'm done talking to a liar like you. Leave me alone. Oh well. Sorry, chat, please understand. Any statement I may or may not make do not reflect the broader opinions of the legal system. Or my client, who this cycle is the people of the Dorp system. Seems like you have a strong case. It would be poor form to comment on the impending results of the case. Judgebot discretion is their own. In a case without a jury, Judgebot becrunches the fact to deliver the will of the law. Off the record, I crushed it. Off the record, I crushed it though. Unofficially, we'll see if Judgebot agrees that I crushed it. And I did. Back on the record. What did you think of the defense? But they certainly made their case. Out of glass. Flimsy, transparent, breakable. And you can put that on the record. I'm sure Pritza will say something similar about me. She talks a big game, but let's say she rarely bests me in court. I think Mr. Finspar is a misguided individual. One who stopped listening to others. I look forward to helping him. Through victory over him. Which I should start preparing for. When the verdict is announced. I enjoy seeing justice prevail. Hello, you may not approach the bench. Judgebot is currently in deliberation mode and would be unable to comment directly on a case in progress. For reasons of fairness. However, I, Bailiffbot, can answer many of your justice-related questions. What does a bailiff do? If Judgebot is the mind of the law, Bailiffbots like myself are the arm. We keep these courtrooms safe for all. We are tasked with ensuring all legally denoted actions are undertaken and enact your court orders both large and small. I am programmed to find all of this thrilling, and I do because of that programming. In every case that comes before court, all evidence and context is carefully considered and administered. I didn't read the last word. By Judgebot or the Zeal jury permanently sequestered in these tubes. Justice is always served appropriately. Why should it take so long to process each case? You cannot rush through justice. There are so many factors to be considered for each, and all need to be seen in relation with each other. In the legal narrative presented by both sides, as balanced with all available evidence. Now I am programmed to feel that I have said an appropriate amount of information to a journalist. Since you must now step back from the bench. Thank you for stepping up to it in the first place. May you appreciate the remainder of this case and the court process around it. Oh well. No juicy bits for me. Happy to answer any questions you have about my client, who, after my spirited intervention, should be walking free as a bird. A bird that chooses to walk because they can. Could you explain your defense? The facts speak for themselves. My client was simply sharing an inner part of himself. I'm sure maybe I was a little over-enthusiastic, but aren't we all a bit sometimes? Isn't my client simply relatable? A scamp. Incorrigible, even. Doesn't incorrigible mean unable to be reformed? Is that what that means? You learn something new every cycle. Thanks. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to work on my victory remarks. Looking forward to seeing this on tomorrow's front page. I'm gonna try to talk to Judgebot if I can. Automated proximity message. Thank you for approaching the bench. Judgebot is currently in deliberation mode. Deliberation is probably 12% complete. Okay, I guess I'll wait 2 hours or whatever. I've talked to everyone. Wait, not yet. Hunker down here. Am I in the same courtroom? Evidence? Okay. Terrible crime. Wait, what? One of the pamphlets grandparents sick rule. Benevolence and sick rule of compulsory compassion. List of things that get too much credit, which obviously includes noise, children, being clever, and most jokes. Alongside the pamphlet is a scientific study on Clarence's telekinetic powers. Apparently he measures an 8.2 on the kineticism scale. What a fun fact. Wrong kineticism. Foods that people dropped, abandoned, or others gave up on during Clarence's attack. Sentences which will never know the eager, loving bite of a warm mouth. Unless they're reclaimed after the trial, unlikely, and that detail will haunt you long after this trial concludes. Okay, I got Scanning. I don't like how he called me a liar. Sit down and wait. Yes, I have all I need for my story. The liberation is approximately 99.9687% complete. The liberation is approximately 100% complete. Opening trial and outdex. I've reached an unanimous verdict. The case of Mr. Finspar versus the people of Thorpe. Big charge of public endangerment, reckless telekinetic discharge, making people drop food they were about to eat. I have found the defendant guilty on all counts. You are fools, fools, I say. I shall decide that your sentence shall be mandatory counseling and support for a duration as long as is required. Until you are no longer a threat to others. No, no! I don't want to change. Then you shouldn't have ruined so many lunches. Bailiff Pot, take him away. No! No! Judges room enter the room and Judge Pot retires to their chambers. Rossi is absolutely giddy. I'm so relieved. Now Uncle Clarence can get the help he needs. And maybe start acting like my uncle again. There is mine as they were taking him away. I think deep down he's a little bit relieved too. It's a really good result. Niece pleased. A terrible wrong has been done this cycle. Alina's man was caged. He won't rest until he's freed. I'm very committed to this case. Yes, in addition to my looks and my legal skills, I am known for my compassion, especially when cases don't go my way. Sometimes the will of the people gets incorrectly aimed. Some little piece of irrelevant so-called evidence ruins their ability to think clearly. Here does those lost lunches. But so it goes, onwards to appeals court. Wait, I start my vacation next week. Maybe some wrongs will never be righted. That's okay as long as I know the truth in my heart. Maybe later I'll file an appeal. I'm not too busy. Oh man. Hello, I'd like to offer you comment. My 203rd legal victory. This feels as good as the first. It brings my win percentage to 70.7. That rounds out to 71%. A very good cycle. Was it a very good cycle for justice? It was indeed. Justice smiled on the court this cycle. The important thing is that real justice was served this cycle. This troubled man will be rehabilitated. He no longer threatens the lunchtime of any beings. This is why this system exists, to protect and support. These people have been protected, and the culprit will be operating the rehabilitation. It's a win-win-win-win. Win-win-win. The third win is for me too. That's that. Afternoon, the court really connects you to the issues of contemporary society. I feel that every official should watch court regularly. Makes abstract struggles into concrete understandings. It helps you serve the system better. So these real struggles are your... Oh my god. This is so sensational and juicy. What? That's not what I meant at all. The opposite even. I see this not as a cheap thrill, but as a way of understanding the real issues that brings our citizens to court. To understand an issue is the first step towards addressing it. That is all I have to say. Good cycle to you. Man, my thoroughness is in the trash. What? Finspar convicted of sandwich crimes. Man on trial. Lunch safe after Finspar convinced. Alien interest sensational. Known provocator and nuisance, Clarence Finchbar received designated are pair of people to drop food they were about to eat. Found guilty and sentenced to mandatory counseling and support, Clarence Finchbar stood accused of the heinous crime of making people drop their lunch. Yeah. Ace argued. Oh yeah. Conspiracy victim. There was no other way to prove he made the patron of Meantime Square drop their food. That's terrible. Clarence Finchbar, lawyer, Brit saw the cross-examining one, argued that sharing is perhaps caring. Shouldn't we all in fact be more like Clarence, not less? They said, that's stupid. He's a piece of shit. Clarence told me the court that he just wanted to share his thoughts. He said that it was a public place and if people didn't like it, they could leave. Clarence Finchbar was charged with public endanger, reckless telekinetic discharge, and making people drop food they were about to eat. History with meals. Even Borhori's lunchtime up. Ooh. I'm gonna keep it on information, but I feel like if I feel sensational, I can put it here. So I don't think I need points anymore. Wow, that's a lot. Key quote. This troubled man will be until he no longer threatens the lunchtime of any beings. That's still the examining one. The prosecution. Hope for Clarence. Innocent man? Cage. I won't rest until he's freed. Praise our grass in a fit of legal fury. Mr. Finchbar is a misguided individual, said still the examining one. Only a slight air of self-satisfaction. I crushed it, said Silk the examining one, adding, we'll see if the jury agrees, but I did. Wow, that's a lot of nothings. Is my client simply relatable, a scam, incorrigible even? Cross-examining one. Organic brains are a bit easier to access. Oh my god. This is so stupid. They all need a wake-up call to realize how rotten society is, and the irate Clarence Finchbar said on that their lunches meant nothing to me. Good lunch-loving people were forced to turn meals into defensive weapons or abandon them to escape. Still, the examining one said, it's one of the darkest cycles that Mealtime Square has ever known. This whole galaxy is rotten. I was doing everyone a paper. No one had anything interesting to say. I'm gonna leave it as this. I'm gonna escape. Yeah. Trial took place. Important. Ah, this is boring informational stuff. Niece pleased and hopeful that Clarence will get the help he needs. Oh, maybe I could go into the middle. Niece pleased. Will get all the help he needs. Cry for help. Education explained that felt Clarence's disruptions and demonstrations may have been a cry for help. You know what yeah, damn, I can't focus on the little Minister of Education has more words than a niece. And it's both alien interest. The Minister of Education revealed that Clarence had been on the government's radar for some time due to his disruptions. The Minister of Education, Armando, alleged telekinetic damage done to their government-issued slide projector. The only other person they said explained. The defendant's niece explained that Clarence was once a caring and supportive uncle. The defendant's niece said that Clarence is estranged from his family. You know what? I could like do the play disruption may have been a cry for help. But I like the idea, just a nice little like the defender's niece was pleased with the results and hopeful that Clarence will get help he needs. I hope Clarence sees this and becomes a better person. Or a less shit one. Like to file your story? Yes. Submit story. Oh, I got full thoroughness somehow. You really dug deep into that story. No one's at the bunks. Oh, except him. On watering. Just kidding, I am right here. Die. It's you, Kovacs. Please avert your eyes. I've taken ill. So very ill. Oh no! My normal outward appearance bellies the turmoil in my every cell. I have come down with a horrible case of junk scurvy. I've got the scurbs. Is it contagious? Nothing to fear for you, my friend. You may unclench your joints. My illness is not viral. I have an auger-only illness, I'm afraid. One which are species contracts based on diet. My body is rebelling against me, because I have refused to subsist on a steady diet of junk and trash. So by auger standards, my system is malnourished. Is there any cure? The treatment is relatively simple, though endlessly humiliating. Foodbot procures light bulbs for me and I am to feed on them. Rise the cycle. Thus properly toxifying my too pure bod. Where do they get the light bulbs? This is perhaps the worst part of my current fate. The light bulbs are burnt out and provided by the mechanic. An auger who is in many ways my natural rival. But alas, I've already said too much. Junk scurvy has a tendency to make me lose lip. Well, a slime-lunged. It's the fever before the big sneeze. Charisma. Ew. Fair. This is news which brings me no pleasure to report. Unlike my coverage of the Solar Assembly or the flatulent neo-human president, those stories are my calling, my true self. Pardon my jabbering. I like to be alone now. Yeah, junk scurvy, you know. That nobody is free from. No auger is free from it. Oh yeah, archives first because it's just convenient to go to. Let's see if the twins finally made me a sweater. Clementar, please, you must flee! Drint cried. The Space King has discovered our forbidden love. He'll kill you! The Clementar just smiled a mysterious smile. He'll do no such things, my darling. For I am carrying your children. His heirs? Oh, a juicy twist. Truly, twin, steamy and provocative. Soft piece, purple pad is particularly perfectly pressed. The Reporterbot must have just been here. The Reader Responsotron has new message. There's a new message titled Korchmort. More org coverage, please, and thank you. It's almost playoff time. Still stuck in traffic. Thank you, Sherwin Fox, for talking to me about the traffic delays on the Og Plito Spaceway. Still stuck here. Vacation officially ruined. Send help and snacks. Skip Plan Devlo. No new messages. None of them are trying to get. Oh wow, the umbrella I bought is like right here. I was wondering where it was like today. Ooh, no battery problems today, man. Yar. Hi, Kovacs. Shuffle slightly, glancing away. Thanks for last cycle. Got my story in just in time, and it seems like Arvin's happy, so you didn't have to do that. I mean, you shouldn't have, really. You had no reason to help me. You're a total spacewalk to you. You're not a complete spacewad, I guess. Ha. Ugh. You really are too nice. You need to learn to be a little cutthroat. Yar hesitates, glancing away again. Maybe we could hang out sometime. I could give you some tips about looking out for yourself. We could. Yar heaves a great sigh. We could get to know each other. Sure, as friends. No way, we're rivals after all. I'd like that. Okay. Okay. I mean, cool, I guess. I'm gonna be in the garden for a bit next cycle. So meet me there, maybe. Or don't, whatever. I'm going to back to work now. Yay, new friendship. Could have said as friends, but why be so informal? Following their cultural revolution, the ants have fallen into a malaise. They are plagued by overwork and isolating individualism. You should put a sugar cube in here or something. But then, would that collapse the economy? Best to leave it alone, probably. And society is truly complex and beyond my capability to understand. What are you doing here? No, threats detected! Ever heard of ghost comics? We must believe they are spirits of their dead. There's not much to write about this cycle. I do have some farmer claiming that ghosts are real. Do me a favor and check it out. Chances are it's nothing, but at least they'll stop hounding me to send someone out. You got it, boss. Don't call me boss. Arvin is just fine. Just please stay skeptical. You don't spread fantastical rumors here. We are a reputable paper that sticks to reality like lizard people and UFOs. Wait. Oh yeah, lizard people are the Augs. Yeah, respectable, reasonable paper. Yeah, just suggestion box. Hi team, I know you all read these suggestions more often than my direct messages, so this is a reminder to proofread your articles before you turn them in. Especially proper names. I don't want to have to print any more embarrassing retractions, Arvin. Read another? I must. What if we started a ship-wide podcast, getting into behind the scenes of stories, maybe even group reviews of shows, haha. Happy to make a point on this as I already have podcast experience, just looking to gauge interest right now. Clune, the crazy one. Read another? Why not? You know, it sounds interesting if everyone's into it. Hey, comics. How goes the news cycle for ya? Good, I'm excited about my assignment. It's a pretty exciting profession we find ourselves in. But I mean, that you've been programmed for. One with no shortage of perks. Check this out. It produces a glowing orb. An industry standard orb ball. Pretty cool, I guess. How would you score that? Sports aren't really my thing. The really impressive part is how I got it. I covered a story a while back that involved one of the league players, the now disgraced Danks Cubs. Maybe you've heard of his restaurant chain, Danks Shanks. Well, he was illegally laundering money through Shanks. That's right. Watching is boxing a big tub to confuse the galaxy-wide tracking codes. I was the one to break that story, my friend. Made some sweet connects in the orb industry along the way. That is how I got this. He strikes you out, pretending to toss the ball. Psych! That's cool. Thought I should get Puff Piece a new toy. Since, as you know, I actually broke one of theirs. Couple of cycles. Oh yeah, the ball they broke because they thought it was a stress ball. Nothing but the best for our Puff. But I want the ball. Are you an orb fan? Puff's gonna love that. But I want the ball. I've been picking up some vibes between us. I don't know. That cycle who called me perfect. You know, because of my connections. Also snagged a ticket to an upcoming orb game. Do you want to? Wait. Is this gonna be like a permanent route? Is this just stage? Because I just like the idea of recklessly flirting with everyone. But if this is like a committed relationship thing, I don't wanna do it. But you know what? This robot likes to experience new things. You come with me? Yes. You know, fine. If I end up being on the goddamn Moonrock route, it'll be fucking hilarious. Tiny Robo Man and her muscle girlfriend, whatever. Yes, you're adorable. Then I guess we got ourselves an old-fashioned date. Oh my god. I'll try to rustle us up some tickets using my signature Moonrock charm. Later, Gator, or should I say, Dater. He raises and lowers her eyebrows multiple times, almost as if they were doing tiny press-ups. I don't know. I feel like my free will, there's too much free will in this spot. He can just flirt with everyone. Hey, Kavex, bleh. Just having one of those days, you know. You do me a favor. Find Puff Piece and let him know I need some pet time. That little goo dog will know exactly what you mean. You're good looking, but I'm waiting for an interview to call me back. What do you say? Yes, I will find Puff Piece for you. Oh, you hero. Thanks so much. I've been so busy today. Never had time to find my favorite goo dog. Can't wait to scratch those bubbly ears. So what's the tax info today? Bucks is a quality financial standard. Yeah, fine, sir. But I do miss collectible coins. Okay. Hey, sprockets. Check these out. He shows you their latest photos. There are a strange mask that seems to be wrapping space-time around it. You've never seen pictures like this before. What do you think? What up? These are terrible. Those sprockets, you know what they say. It takes a talent to see talent. Something for you to go think about. I said that down on accident, but no, well, because I was eating. Takes talent to see talent. I don't know. He didn't deserve. Yep, I'm so tempted to just redo this. But nah. I already I made my grave, got a lie in it. Wait. Didn't I flirt with Yara and told me, tomorrow go with me to the garden? I hope they don't, those schedules don't converge in a way that I have to choose one or the other. I would feel so bad about deducing all those people. Over and over, it's some kind of large single cellular game. Okay. Oh yeah, this is based a plant that's technically algae colony. Oh wait, I forgot. This game was made by a guy who made a dating sim first, so maybe there is dating or choose a lover element. I'm gonna assume I can choose everyone and move on. I am so excited. Keep your voice down. Okay, I will quiet myself. Yeet! Match orange energy. What are you... what are you doing? Why is everyone shouting? This volume should be scaled to emotion. Correct, you are planning a surprise. It's Becca's ship-anniversary, so we're getting everyone to sign a card. Card featuring Doodle, Becca, and numerous signatures. Will you sign it too? Of course, I'll write something nice. Yeah, Becca is great in the corner of the card. That is so nice. Becca is great. Thanks, kid. She'll be thrilled. She loves platitudes. Now hush, don't spoil it for her. Ooh, lightning. Yeah, around the growing lightning lily smells so charged ozone you can hear some short electronical zap as tiny bolts fire from plant to ground. But oh, Airshop is asking for light bulbs. It must be pretty sick. Here you go. Foodbot hands you an armful of broken and burnt out light bulbs of varying sizes and colors. And I'm proud of him and that he's a very good boy. As a trained Foodbot, I have red sealant. I can make anything from batteries to light bulbs taste like pork chops. Foodbot better not miss any of my ingredient substitutions. Why would she? I said they were allergies to make sure of it. The knife. I still feel the blade. The life draining out. I assume this means he was like a sushi chef or something, and he joined the taking of those poor fishes' lives. Hi, Kavix. What, surprised to see me down here? That I require nourishment to survive? The second one, I assume you were battery powered like me. Ha, well, I guess food is my batteries. And these ones right here are super batteries. Normally I to take my meals up on the bridge, but whenever Foodbot makes personal pan mounds, I have to come down and really appreciate them. They remind me of home. Foodbot fries them with extra iron for a perfect sear. Just the way Mama used to. Please excuse me, I gotta sit and savor this. Oh wow, she's so big I can't pass her. Let's see what's on the menu. Personal pan mounts, please, 1 per customer. Ew, ow. Finger licking boneless hinges, 1 dozen. Row, ow. Zeal dish, disco ball reflections. Thoughtful and delicious. Verge dish. Deep dish crust. You can grab yourself 1 dozen finger licking boneless hinges if you're so inclined. Oh yeah, gotta get to Puff. So much flirting, so much relentless flirting. Oh, you brought me like some light bulbs. How thoughtful. Oh yeah, I forgot. Also, the one thing about this game is it's not that popular. So if there are routes to romance, which probably aren't that hard to figure out, there are probably gonna be no guides on it. To make a light bulb soar through the sky. Open wide for the light bulb shuttle coming into land. Ugh. Ah, you brought me. How thoughtful. Friends to make a light bulb soar for a light bulb shuttle. Ugh. Poor man, poor man. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do to make sure health is good. Also, by the way, where's the medical bot? Oh, Ballin is over here. No, gotta help my friend. He has to get those goo puff pet modes moments. Yeah, Interbot will turbo clean. What did I have to say? The Buffy looks adorable as always, maybe even goopier than usual. You look goopy today. Who's a goopy dog? Lurf. Can you go see Kaloon? There's no way Puff will understand, right? Boof. No way, they just trotted off in the direction of Kaloon's desk. What a smart pup. Oh, what's no dialogue this time, huh? Yeah. Sometimes, you know, whoever made this probably only human, you know. Turbo cleaning had better not damage the carpet. Interbot right like to make sure things remain the same they were when they clean, or would they sacrifice a carpet to make sure the dirt's gone? I've been talking with Vika, she's pretty cool. Got me wondering if spaceships have a union. Hey Shuttlebot, lots to build. What are you up to this cycle? Wish I could ditch work and hang out with you all cycle. Not another nothing story. I'm reporting on a humanian farmer who thinks he saw a ghost. Ooh, sounds kind of fun. Even if it's nothing, I'm sure you'll find a way to spin it. Oh, I almost forgot. Yar came by to give back the spare battery. It was nice of you to help them out. I thought you two hated each other. Our relationship is complicated. Oh, what about us? Are we complicated? I think we're simple, baby. Is my thing with Yar a problem? No, it's not a problem. I like flirting with you. But if you like flirting with Yar too, I don't mind that. If you want to go on a date or something, you should talk to Yar about what you've got going on with me. And anyone else. The same goes for me. Got it. I guess he's just telling me, pick a route, you goddamn polygamist bastard bot. I can't. I don't know. If I had to choose between Yar and Moonrocks, I'm probably gonna choose Yar because it's like simpler garden moments, even though the ball game would be more interesting. We should cool it. Okay. You don't have to if you don't want to. Tell them about what we've got going on if you don't. I guess I'll tell Yar I'm flirting with Shuttlebot X. Barry seems to be... Yes, Barry is asleep this second. Better keep quiet in here. Hello. Hey, intern. Notice anything different about me? New haircut? I don't have hair, intern. I thought I could make it appear too, so... Though I could make it appear so if I wanted. But I don't want to right now anyway. Shuttlebot just finished upgrading my body. Oh, he has a little heart. Now I have a built-in recorder with automatic transcription. I'm even better than I already was. It's better than most. What will you do with the time you save? Isn't it obvious? Time I'll save will allow me to indulge in my favorite pastime, practicing my old shapes routines. I'm still top tier. Knowing I could re-enter competition at any time and win, well, that's the sort of feeling I live for. Yeah, I kind of want to go... fine. I'm gonna go... I want to see if there's now an option to say, hey, Yar, I've been flirting with Shuttlebot X. You jelly? You jelly? You jelly of him? You jelly of him? And yeah, just move on. Because I thought he was casual, but... Oh yeah, I did say, as friends. I'm gonna go see if Puff actually went to Kloon or Katoon or whatever. Ooh, nice. Kloon and Puff are frolicking together. Well, as much as one can frolic in a busy... Oh, Puff, you big goof. Cogs, thanks a million. I'm all feeling much better already. Apparently there's something in Puff's DNA that causes mild euphoria for anyone in close proximity. There's a big fancy science term for it, but I just call it what it is. Hanging out with my gloopiest pal. Is that right, my little slush puppy? Glurp, glurp. What a duo. What a sticky, slightly sticky duo. Yeah. Wow. Ursula's talking with Vivian about probably the usual stuff. Oh, wow. But oh wait, was he and Arvin friends from fucking journalism school? Oh, nice. Just I'm looking at the picture next to the motivation mountain. Pretty chill music. Take time to... Do I have to stop flirting though? I want to make everyone the person who I'm gonna be with jealous if it's an option. Oh hey Kovacs, just finished some reps. I didn't mean to brag, but I hit a new personal best. You ever share workout tips with Martina? Slightly uncomfortable, even nervous. Well, sometimes she asks me for some. She wants to know my routine. I tell her, even though it's not really possible with only 2 arms. But I never try hers. Too crazy about it. Told me the other cycle that she does eyebrow workouts. I'm not a human that even I can tell that's deranged. Stick to my own routine. Oh wow, so big I can't get past them. Hello, Rootbot. Let's go report on ghosts. Let's do it. Planning during what the humans call night. Humans like to simplify complex concepts into single words or terms so they don't have to think about them too much, which are funny that way. Extra, extra. New species, new pieces. Other members of the esteemed space press. Look around. You're the only one here. Welcome to the barley farm named after the family, not the crop. Crop. Passed on to me by my daddy and my daddy's daddy. And his daddy's daddy's daddy. Before he went insane. Got around to hear a tale so thrilling, news so breaking, to be seen, to be believed. I knew something funny was going on this farm. Wind blowing on still days, howling in the dead of night. And no one more affected than my son, Leap Barley Jr. Give a wave, boy. The boy who somehow seems both emotional and emotionless waves dejectedly. And it all started after that drought. That's when I contact Huntrix here. Now go on, Huntrix, give their good robot the upgrade. A neo-human approaches. They're shaking. Now what we have here is standard SEAL infrared technology. I want to insert the chip to see them. But I warn you, once you've seen them, they can't be unseen. Seen who? Them. Them! Purple as the inside of a scream. No, silent as the knife's blade. They waft about, surrounding us, though we've never seen them. Till now. Do you want the upgrade? Sure, seems important to the investigation. The neo-human removes a small chip from the hollow bag they inserted. Downloading 2%. 99%, that's fast. Initializing. Success, the upgrade is complete. Have a look around. But be careful, no one knows what these creatures are capable of. Dire warning. Ooh, I can steal their seeds. One of Barley's prizes. Perhaps a scanner garden could use some multicolored corn. Just don't tell Barley. I guess I'm now able to steal from people. Not to be confused with barley seeds. Barley seeds. Not to be confused with barley seeds. An antique ear trumpet, the hearing device inherited by the current Barleys, passed down from many leaps ago. It originally belonged to Barley's great-great-great-great-great-granddaddy, who built it from the umpet up. Can I take it? I will take it if I'm allowed to steal it. You pop the trumpet in one of your many body shelves. Nice track, and off you go. I'm just stealing all he cares about. If he complains about me stealing everything he owns, I will have... What is this? Incoherent whispers. You retrieve the ear trumpet from your body compartment. Oh, Leap, I will have known you so well. I guess I can see the purple creature now. Leap Barley Jr.'s drawing depicting all sorts of strange things, from a large bottle with a giant X over it to flowers and a sketch of himself with a bleeding heart around it. Haunting drawings. Indecipherable whispering. You retrieve the ear trumpeter from your body storage compartment. A big day indeed. Okay. How was I supposed to shoot something I can't see? I mean, you were told there were ghosts here. A rare bending never was seen. This ghostly Humanian shrub only sprouts when germinating in the body of another deceased plant. I'm kind of surprised there's only like 2 ghosts. Can you believe it? It's a bona fide phenomenon. How did you discover these creatures? Have you had any direct interaction with them? I haven't gotten close enough. Once I acquired the tech guide's been all looking. I've seen them float around my fields. Make a habitat of my hickory tree. Lounge in my lavender bush. Soaking in my sycamores. But no queue has been issued. Notice it uses it commune icky. My son seems to be taking rather an interest though. Why don't we start at the beginning? Many moons ago, my great inheres dramatically. great granddaddy went mad on this farm. Something our family doesn't often talk about. True, we never were big talkers, but still, I do believe it is connected with these willowy type creatures you see before you. How did you see these creatures in the first place? Got so spooked I started looking for alternative ways of protecting my family, my farm, my family. Got in the hover pickup and went to Hacker's Resort, the nearest neo-human compound. Now, I don't usually fraternize it with that sort. They've always been a touch ridiculous to me. Spits out a hunk of corn gum. It smells delicious. But desperate times. Anyhow, that's where I met Huntrix. He lit me up with this here surveillance tech. When I turned it on, I don't think either of us were expecting to find, he gulps, what we found. What do you think the creatures want? Well, you're the reporter, ain't ya? That's why I called you here. Can't tell you anymore. You better get investigating. Go on, get! Oh, I can talk to them. You would have to be someone new to me. Off the giggles. I am a reporter from Times and Galaxy. I will have heard of your publication. Glimpsed it from the Solid One's desks. Desks, wood desks and oak. Newly unboxed linoleum, or bitter tin. Oh, I'm hungry. Their boat robes begin to float. You will have to pardon me. I'm drooling. Feed on smells. They smooth them down. That's quite alright. How long have you been on this farm? Many cycles will have been passed. You measure in cycles as, to me, time is meaningless. We will have received word of a not-so-distant farm where no rain had touched. Where even the deepest, they shiver, lake will have become a bowl of sand. We will have known there would be a home for us here. Safe. They hug themselves. They seem to fall asleep midair. Safe from what? We will have been destined to live forever if we will have stayed clear of ATER. A drop could scatter our particles, disassemble our tenuous beings, kill us dead. So we will have to migrate when the rain returns. How I will have missed Junior. Do you feel close to him? The one who have been the junior, oh, so misunderstood by the senior. Well, I felt that I understood him, could care for him, had found a solid being friend, and so I would have taken up residence alongside him, fostering him, you see, for the past many cycles. And together we will have walked, step by step, dot in dot, and I guided his hand while he drew. Those drawings of Junior's, those were yours? Drawing will have been our favorite thing to do together. Sometimes we will have tried to send him a message. A portrait of himself with a heart around it, for example. They're all over there. But it will have been so difficult to communicate. I will have been unsure whether my messages were clear or confusing. Ah, l'amour. You mind if I quote you in your hollow paper? With this new tech, do you foresee a friendship being more possible? I will be pleased to know him from without. After knowing him from within, we will have known what the future brings. I will have no idea. Must wait until it's past. Farewell for now. I must find Junior. Oh, me. Oh, nice. Do I have to ask if I can quote them? I feel like I'm gonna quote them anyway, right? So what do you think? Pretty wild to behold. And they couldn't have done any of this without me. These are some terribly perplexing creatures. You can say that again. Hadn't really messed around with the light much back at the compound. Just kind of turn it on and off. Make sure my dealer wasn't junking me around. But when I set foot on this farm, I could tell we weren't alone. Shiver in the back of my neck. The second I dismounted my souped up Yamaha scooter. Sure enough, one click of the flashlight and Gontrix stares into the middle distance. Across their face flickers a silent scream. you say Huntrix? I remember the first one I laid eyes on. It just arrived on the farm, greeted Barley. Clocked him as a yokel, kind of like my folks, but anyway. Took me to the zone he wanted surveilled. He dried up dugout. Sure enough, the crops were moving in concentrated areas, though the skies were completely calm. We waited until sundown, when my light would be more effective. Switched it on, and that's when I saw. He gulped wildly. Damn. Whew. It just appeared out of nowhere. Eyes like two outlets. It's in purple robes, with long tube-like fingers, beckoning me towards them. And on their head, somehow the most foreboding thing of all, a hat. I can't talk about it. Gotta go ask Leap for a paper bag to breathe into. I sure hope you're not in over your head, pal. Why a hat? Why are hats the thing that bothers him the most? Ew. You're with the hollow paper. You probably want to talk to adults, don't you? Oh no, it's stuck. Seriously. I'll just close the game. Hopefully I don't have to do too much of that. God damn it. Minor problems. After we talk about his... Okay, I've talked to these two. I have to talk to him again. To be someone new to me. It softly giggles. Continues to whisper fervently. There's a way you could hear them more clearly. Oh, I guess it's like I already talk, so this is all I can get. You're with the hollow paper. But I want to talk to adults, don't you? Oh my fucking god. I guess I have to skip his dialogue. Wait, I'm gonna try to talk to the big guy, the big one, and then try to talk to Junior again. If I can't, I'm just gonna skip it and just say it's one of my... the game's pretty good, but like I guess I'll have to say not being able to talk to Junior and get thoroughness and everything is gonna be a pain. Oh yeah, one of the aliens is on the menu. By tomorrow, I will have been pleased to meet you. Hello, I mean you no harm. Can I... Tell me about yourself. I can tell you about the self that I will have been in this moment. But who I will have been in the past is a sea of countless we's. Perhaps not sea. No, not a terrible sea. A constellation, yes, that will do. A buffet. What's wrong with sea image? We orphans will have been immortal, undying, eternal, as we will have come in contact with water. The most common thing on Humania, or whatever this planet was, is something with an A. Arroyo, basin, bio. Brook, channel, canal, creek, dugout. Delta, estuary, fjord, gulf, inlet, lagoon, marsh, pool, pond, river, or sea. What about ocean? Water of any kind will render us, put it politely, kaput. have been on Humania forever. We'll have been here as long as there has been a here in which to be. Just say probably forever. But we are not much for bookkeeping. They bark a laugh. Have you had interactions with many humans before today? I will have lived in a gardener home with a charming elderly woman. We'll have coexisted peacefully until sadly she succumbed to human age and died. A family will have moved in after her, and them I did not care for. They were liable to interrupt me. You know, I was having a tumble in the clothes dryer, or a rifle through the pantry, or was at rest under their bed. Ah, yes, they were being spooky ghosts. They forced my hand. I had to do it. I moved out. How did it feel to be seen today? It will have been a shock for sure. To have that one with the colorful lenses look me straight in the face. I'd say yikes. In that moment I received my name. Pretty beautiful when you will have thought about it. They tear up. The tears are blood, but I thought water killed them. I just will have hope that we are left in peace. Uninterrupted, roaming, left free to feast upon the various scents that waft our way, and avoiding water at all costs. Simple life, really. Well, Times and Galaxy representative, they perform a series of strange motions. Are they saluting you? It will have been a pleasure making your acquaintance. Tata. Please let me know if I can talk. Deep buried debris and all sorts of strange things. It would have to be someone new to me. Softly giggles. He just continues to whisper fervently. This way you could hear them more clearly. Okay, I'm gonna try to talk to Junior one more time. If I can't, I'm just gonna have to skip it because of game limitations. Or with the hollow paper, probably don't talk. Okay. Too bad. I guess I have to sacrifice the Junior story. Fuck this game. Fuck this one part that it's just dialogue. How did you mess that up? Fix it, I guess. Oh well. I was really hoping to hear his love story. I hope they'll fix it. Hope the author, the author's not gonna see this. I'm not popular, but it's a problem. Did I send? Is there a complaint? Can I report settings? No. I kind of wanna. So tempted to just go right. Fine, I'll talk to him a fourth time, but only because I'm a dumbass, not because I can't see how to what. Yes. I'm just wondering. Is there a way I could skip it? Like go into No. Even if I could go into a program and change things, it's not gonna be worth it. I guess I could see if this guy has a Discord for the game, and then just go there and say, "Hey, I couldn't talk to Junior on the farm, and whatever." Send a report on scene, but like for now, I'm gonna have to skip it to actually enjoy the game, the rest of the game. This little frustration is so immersion breaking. Sad because I genuinely enjoying the game and all that. I feel like these ghosts were supposed to be a bigger element of all these stories, or maybe it's just to make sure there is a ghost because the last thing he made was dating sim with ghosts. At least he's done like the bright side. It's only happened once so far. Okay, what kind of story am I gonna do? New species discovered on Humania. New species discovered on Humania. I guess I'll just do it twice. Or, oh wait. For another doll dot at the field. A strange howling, the sound of wind until the owner leap barley claims. Believes that huntings on his farm caused madness in his family for generations. There's so much info I can't get because I'm not able to talk to little boy man. My completionist soul is burning in sadness. I hate it. Be careful. Okay. I'm gonna try to send him a message. And I said food on his heart to tell that we weren't alone. Oh. Yeah, I'll just make it a cute love story then. One over and Eatbot even going as far to guide his hand while he drew. Water is dangerous as it can disperse their particles and even kill them. You know what? I'm gonna make sure everyone knows about them, what kills them, and hope everyone decides to welcome them as part of a new species and maybe take them to another place without water. A Humanian farmer claims that his farm is haunted by otherworldly beings. At the barley farm are terrified by what they've witnessed. No. New species known as orphans has been discovered on Humania. It's like the best point system. Yeah, I have no choice but to just say it's here and they like boys or something. Yeah, I'm going. Too bad I couldn't talk to Barley Jr. Can I steal the pie? I don't even care. I was able to steal like 2 things. I'm just gonna report it. Could have been a better turnout. Barleys never were lucky folk. Ready to head out? Yes. Submit story. I couldn't be there. The game literally stopped me. Instead of my personal incompetence, it was the game's fault. Reputation is stellar, thanks to you. Thanks, Arvin. You are too kind. Bunks. Hello, Puffies. Gurgle. Ooh, what are they talking about? Gloon and Ursop are engrossed in the game. The tension is palpable. Queen Squire to E4B2C7H1. I believe that's tower, mate. Where are they? Ah, shoot! Anti-gravity tumble tower is so complicated. Only if you are a sound focus as well. You are. Like playing with a puppet. That was fun. Till I got bored. Wow. Sore winner. Uloon lost and got roasted. What a thing to witness. Tell me what's the game about. Can I see what? Yeah. Here's they're playing a game of anti-gravity tumble tower. Be careful not to tumble it over. I'm thirsty. How is that possible? Yeah, literally water cooler bot. Wow. It's just the misery of water cooler bot is a tragedy for the ages. OP finds a way to fix his depression. Oh yeah, I should check what are the human factions. Gardeners. environmentally focused found almost exclusively on Humania. They're rarely seen off-world and focused tending on person human alien, mostly do not bother with alien business and are notably low tech. Is this like farmers included? Gardeners are fundamentalist and isolationist. Tend to keep to small villages on Humania. Their religious beliefs largely revolve around tending to the planet. Among their duties are keeping the trees of Humania alive. So are farmers gardeners? Or are they like the No, wait. They're probably the only ones who fit the system since it's not neo-human and not deep dweller. Mm. Okay, let's see the last. Beginning, all humans and Humania could be called gardeners. They tended to the planet with almost singular focus, believing Humania be the only habitable planet in the universe that they could only understand by looking up. Then the zeal arrived, ensuring the existential understanding of human beings. Gardeners reacted with a shrug. What if there was intelligent life out there with incredible advances in technology? It changed the fact that Humania was perfect. It only meant that they would double their. It would only meant that they would double their efforts and ensure it stays that way. Ooh, what are they gonna say? The twins appear to be napping. Wait. No, improper filing. Twin, wake up. Oh, alphabetical, numerical, scramble. Twin, you're trapped in the improper filing dream again. Intern, help. Say something to awaken. If they stay like this, they will be very grumpy when they awaken. Oh look, the filing is properly resonant again. No, I feel the discord. Too much to file still. I'll never finish. Help arrives, your twin and I here to file. Twin, intern, helping. The resonance. Growing more resonant. Soothing, like waves of nice organization. Zzz. Nicely done, intern. Thank you for helping twin slumber peacefully. Please leave us to rest. I thought you didn't sleep. And exit quietly. Yawn. So wait, is this one of those they sleep things or they are in a rest state? Even if you could physically go back there, it would be a betrayal of the twins' trust. In this way, the beaded curtain is not just a physical barrier, but also an ethical one. Yeah, that's fair. I'm curious what's in there now that happened, but I will. Let's close that fridge door. Too bad I can't get the fridge door achievement because I missed one day, the first one, before I realized it was even open. Comics, greetings. What would you say your hobbies are? Hanging out, gaming, gardening. She sighs. See, now that sounds very well-rounded. I was just reading The Dorp Dealer. My first mistake, I know, but it's the part of my job to survey the media landscape, no matter how trashy. Anyway, they ran this frothy lifestyle piece on the importance of having hobbies. Habits. With these 5 hobbies, you'll live a happy and fulfilled life. It spelled both hobbies and life wrong, but it still really got to me. I don't have a single hobby. All I do is work. I'm supposed to be the advocate for employee quality of life, and I'm so busy doing that, I have none myself. No. Don't listen to the Dorp Dealer. I know. It's trash. It's below trash. An augur wouldn't even consider repurposing it. That's how far beyond junk it is. It started as research, make sure there isn't overlap in our coverage, etc, etc. But after eons of reading it cycle after cycle, it becomes a sort of habit. How I start the day. Wait, is reading the Dorp Dealer my hobby? Oh no! There are worse things, that is. I know, it still sounds... There are worse things. You're right. I just need to remember, there's more to life than work. Which I should get back to, by the way. A half smile spreads across her face. Actually, a bit of work right now. Spreadsheet or two, it's kind of nice. I mean, as long as she enjoys. Wait, is Yar in the garden area? Ooh, we get to go hang out in a date. Because I specifically did not go out of my way to say, let's go there as friends. No way, the ants are finally seizing the means of production. The workers are risen up as a whole and demanded better conditions. Good for them. Let's see, the reader responsotron has new messages. First message, new message titled, "Don't trust them." Maybe these orphans that Reporter Comics is so intent on interviewing have been hiding for a reason, or have most sinister motives. Posing up these threatening edges just to sell hollow paper shows how weak our journalistic institutions have become. Remember, first contact leads to last contact. This is the Dark Forest scenario. Open your eyes and follow the money. Scallow the suspecting one. Titled, "We must welcome our new Orf friends. Romanian history with meeting other PCs is embarrassing. We panicked when the Zeal arrived in the system, causing the 5 minutes war. Some fled deep underground and became deep dwellers. The discovery of these orphans is an incredible opportunity to give first contact a second chance. We need to treat it as such. Thanks to Times and Galaxy for giving this important story the coverage it deserves." Further on, leave them be. There's some new invisible species out there. Who cares? They lower my property values, I'm gonna hold your paper personally responsible. In court. Bentley Astro Rental Properties. What a piece of shit. Don't trust renters. Someone left a... Or landlords. Someone left a note in Puff's bed. Who is a good boy? You. Do they know Puff can't read? Unless... Oh no, can Puff read? Could he possibly read my articles? Gravity's assignments are so boring. B-O-R-I-N-G. I'm switching to night vision mode only. Should spice things up a little. Yeah, gravity sucks. You said it, intern. Maybe you're not as dull as I thought. Next time Arvin's out, they should put me in charge. I do way better than that old sack Gravity. What kind of stories would you assign? Ones that look cool, duh. Sprawling vistas, rare rooms on central, people with interesting horn styles. Gravity isn't considered the art of the paper. You know, a few cycles ago he made me come to a fast food restaurant, taking pictures of the greasy tables at Lightspeed Snackers. Me. It was so infuriating I almost bit him again. But Ursula says if I get a first strike she'll be forced to take disciplinary action. Photography bot size. Not this cycle, Gravity. But soon. Robo Revolution, I guess. No one looking at you, let's do it. These annual performance reviews are emotionally exhausting. Maybe we could do more frequent, less formal chats with the upper masthead. It make them feel less anxiety-inducing. Oh no, it's read another. That's probably Cologne. I grew tired of my food disappearing in the communal kitchen. We must install a security camera in the fridge. My delicious homemade treats will not be stolen again. This is both a promise and a threat. Bowlers on. Wait, but doesn't he eat light? What could be stolen? Wait, another. Sure. You read every suggestion in the box. How shameless. That's right, it's me, Richard Gravity. Arvin is out sick. First time for everything, I guess. Ursula asked me to fill in on the assignment. Don't sweat it though. Not that you can sweat anything. I've got a great assignment for you. I'm afraid to, and I'm afraid to ask. Greetings cards, but not just any greeting card. Journal's greetings. You may remember Journal from your cat show assignment. Fun fact, he's also my I see your brother or something. A really cool guy. Head to Marda Loop Mall and write a story about his new store. So he gets lots of customers. That sounds like a... Exactly. Greetings cards. I guess I'll just write a story so good he gets customers anyway, and then tell Gravity he's a goddamn he's fucking nepotism piece of shit. Hey, back to the grind. I was just off ship chasing an important story. Undercover at a vacation resort. Please define undercover. You know, testing the services. I was working angles. Testing their marketing promises against the cold, unflinching truth of what the guest actually experiences. Those things don't match up. Someone needs to be held accountable. You're right, standards must be upheld. Right? If I don't cover this, who will? And I found... Oh, you know, this and that. Some interesting angles. And that I could really develop upon further visits. 3, maybe 4 more visits. Oh my god, it's calm. He just wants an actual vacation. Hope our expenses account can handle that depth of nuanced reporting. Good journalism, Gust's books. Great views of scanner funds. saying a suspect from one of my stories was found guilty. Stolen hedge funds. It's a big day for the business section. We're publishing our most important annual list. Top 40 with under 40 eyes? One always makes huge waves across the system. What? Why under 40 eyes? More than 40 is a built-in advantage. That many eyes and you can see beyond time and space? Too unfair of an advantage in business. Thankfully there are only a few beings like that, but they don't make the list. The other criteria is being involved in business. That's it, so the list is fiercely competitive. Readers trust that the names can make the cut, are the absolute test of what they do. This seems very arbitrary. I'm just gonna comment. You know what? I'm just gonna be positive. It sounds like a huge undertaking. Oh, it is. The lead up involves many sleepless cycles spent wrestling with deep questions like, what does it mean to see in business? Or does that really count as an eye? But it's worth it. I can handle such a weighty task. I'm well versed in business. So through the course of my work cycle by cycle, I see and hear the highs and lows, not just in terms of profit. I get to witness bold ideas that transform communities for the better, and the ones that do the opposite. I'm good at choosing, in other words. I don't let just anyone on this list. You'll see. As long as it's interesting. Hey, copybot. Arwin is out the cycle. Oh, this is terrible. Terrible. Oh yeah, because him and Gravity have terrible... Hey, leave me alone. I'm sleeping. Okay. Hi, Kavix. I just had some time off. I went to see Shapes on Pirto. It's amazing. They call it the viscous ballet for a reason. I have to write about it. Can I be your date? You're writing on your time off? Oh, this isn't for Times and Galaxy. It's for my personal sports blog. Game Side with Billy. It's where I cover everything I can get into the paper. Word counts aren't exactly my friend. Your commitment to writing is admirable. Writing is how I unpack everything. I also do a lot of journaling. It's hard to unwind at the end of a shift. I can put all my thoughts down somewhere. Otherwise, they keep me up at night. So really, it's not really work at all. Working at the paper is how I can get paid for some of what I'm already compelled to be doing. Plus, I get a bunch of free tickets to games. A big win-win for Billy and the paper. Wait, should I be running? Oh, well, whatever. Whatever. Ooh, wait, was this tree always that big? Never mind. The face of existential oak is twisted, contemplative, it is staring at you. Hello. Pleasant greetings mode. Hello, Kavix. Reporterbot is on scheduled mandated break. Relaxing bookmarked location, gardens. A place of relaxation. Don't you find it dirty? Launching explanation blurb final dot talk. Janitor can see why you would think that. Janitor avoided location, gardens, for a long time. But one cycle, Janitorbot bravely entered to find it clean/calm here. A bold font's pleasant surprise. You're so brave, Janitor. What about all the dirt? Most mess is the result of sentient carelessness. Disregard for Janitorbot. Even Janitorbot requests a break from responsibility, however. Janitorbot's sacred duty is to clean the remainder of the ship. Now please let Janitorbot enjoy the rest of this limited break time before returning to the endless cleaning cycle. Yeah. Got you, man. Got you. Enjoy yourself. Becca is speaking to her computer. Remember that Grano loves you more than your parents do. Oh, hi, Calx. I'm dictating a letter to my grandkids. You love them more than their parents do? Haha, of course not. But I get to show up, read stories, get them wired up on sugar, and their parents have to deal with the consequences. Do they know me as a whirlwind of love, fun, and snuggles? From outer space. Oh, that reminds me, I have to send them gifts soon. They love when Grano sends new tech from space. Maybe I'll send them you. Better sleep with one sensor on, Codex. Just kidding. a little tempted, but not actually ever gonna do it because, you know, Riptax is a fellow employee. Setting our course for the meteor shower over Humania. The scanner needs a good clean. But yeah, I'm specifically gonna ignore your so the date happens later. I think it's the date. Yeah, he said he was gonna hang out in the gardens. Hello, Cookbot. Hey, Kovics. How are you feeling this cycle? I'm functioning optimally. Oh, so are A-okay then? That's what I like to hear. Are you writing lots of good stories? You know, I thought about strolling over the archive sometime and taking a look. If I'm honest, I've actually read the TNG in a little while. Sometimes I forget there's more out there than just this kitchen. That's silly. Oh, I feel a little silly saying it. I'd like it if you read my stories. Foodbot beams at you. Easily 1,000-watt smile. Well then, I'd be happy to. Now how about some glow steak? Or if you're not feeling that, let me know and I can rustle up some diesel treats or mashed trash. Oh yeah, there's also the idea of, I'm always eating your cooking, so feast your eyes upon my writing. Missed my chance. Reeds are synthetic. Roast sandwich with reeds. Flat iron glow steak now contains no uranium. Aha. Zeal dish prism fries. Prismatic. Versus heaping pile of plum depths. We really dug in there. Oh, nice. Nice to see him eating here. Also, having gravity in jars after I was so mean to him is scary. Joe's sweating profusely. That's a spicy sandwich. A good thing. I gave that heat in every bite, kid. And yet, Joan looks forlorn into middle distance only he can see. Keep him waiting for you to finish his sentence. And yet, you'll regret it later? Oh, just the opposite. I want more. Foodbot has a spice limiter, pretty standard for a ship like this. Even the hottest foods they serve are still just reasonably spicy. But one cycle, Foodbot is off getting an upgrade. And I shouted to the cook beast in the back, give me the spiciest food you got. It replied with horrible, otherworldly sounds. And a few cycles scraps later, a steaming incendiary plate arrived. Let me tell you, kid, that was hot. Retina burning, out, gut smoking, bowel rocking, hot. Perfection. I would eat it every day if I could, but the effects were so intense I had to take sick leave for a couple of cycles. And Ursula didn't like being down a pilot. Fair enough, but I still dream about it. I would like to try this dish. It might melt your metal frame, kid. But I like that attitude, up for the challenge, just like me. I survived, but I need to do more than that. I need to conquer that spice. And thus one day, when Foodbot and Ursula aren't looking, I will have the cook beast make it again. And I will conquer that heat. But then the smiled spice will have to do. Hello. Behold my prophecy. I see necks chopped, dreams dashed on tedium. Okay. Anything can be tedious. Flat iron glow steak looks good. His cook beast is kind of negative. I guess he got to do good on his things, but now he can't or whatever, something. Like, he got to make his cool-ass spice thing. And then, like, he can't do special cooking like that anymore because regulations. Until, like, Cookbot and Ursula are away. Hey, Bear, what's the status of that side of the room? There's no response. Fine, keep ignoring me. It's not like I'm the freaking scanner or anything. Oh, hey, Shuttlebot X. Hey, Yakovics. Write any interesting stories lately? I reported on a new species. Hey, that's pretty cool. I don't think I could hack it being a reporter. Too much wandering around in dirt and stuff. Messes up the gyros. It sounds all kinds of interesting. Meeting a new species. That's wild. I got to meet you though, I guess. New type of robo. And pilot bot. That's two. And that's neat if you ask me. Taking a term for the sentimental. Bit bashful. You want to see other planets? I'm not sure. I've been back to Ogg once or twice. Is that the best place to really talk upgrades? Sometimes I think about seeing Preto, domes, and the vehicles sound really interesting. I'm always busy here. So long as there's something to work on, I'm happy. Speaking of, I should get back to it. Nice, nice. So Barry, do you not like Pilotbot? Barry the arms substances must have a lot to do. Shuttle, you're ready to go whenever you need to head out. I just tune it up. Thanks for your hard work. Of course. It's not all that much work. Although waxing the VIP shuttle is quite the undertaking. And polishing all the fixtures inside. Perfuming the seats. Restocking the amenities. Now that I think about it, it is a lot of work. I better get back to it. I think I forgot to oil the seat adjusters. But only because of the VIP seats, huh? BP. Oh, Metalbot. Oh, you again. You've been here a little while, just. It's all so infuriatingly loud in here. They've been here for 11 cycles. Well, good for you. But tell me, how you can possibly drop with that mechanic? Making all the racket with his workout equipment. It's about absolutely vexing. These are the trials of working in a shared space. Nothing to be done. Well, perhaps you are right. But I'm still going to tell that Blastoid to keep it down. You should run along now. The sound of your voice is annoying me. Screw you. Screw you. No bot over. You won't be part of the bot revolution once I started. Oh, is this Ursula's kid or nephew? Oh, hello, Kovacs. This is my son, Bezoid. Bezoid, please give a pleasant greeting. What's up, Robo Pal? Be there anything cool to do around here? You can read archived articles. There are some games in the bunks. That sounds fun, doesn't it, Bees? There might even be a toy there for you. That doesn't sound very enriching. Better do something that expands the mind, you know. Oh, sure. I just wish your work life was more intellectually stimulating. Damn, I could have said archived articles, but no. I thought he would be a toy-loving kid. Comics, have you heard about this? Richard Gravity's on the assignment this. I know, I got a terrible assignment. Of course you did. No doubt the complaints will be rolling in next cycle. Who has to deal with the fallout? Not Richard Gravity. He'll be back to his usual hack writing without a care in the solar system. Sorry about that. Got a bit irate. What did he assign you anyways? To review some new store at the mall. We'll just try to be fair and recent with your review, okay? If it's the truth, they can't complain too much. Well, they can, but I won't be so angry fielding the calls. Yeah, I'm gonna be so goddamn honest. Wow, this Ursula's kid is such an intelligent little guy. I regret not telling him about the articles. I thought he'd want toys instead, but no, the game tricked me. Heyo. Oh yeah, the cat's in the room. I think he wants to be a little brat and bother me, but... asking if he wants to go outside in Estonian. You actually came! I kind of thought... Never mind, it's dumb. Do you come... You can tell me. But I prefer center of nature inside it. Do you come here often? No, of course not. I'm busy working. Which you should be too if you want to stay here. Although they probably wouldn't hire us both. So I shouldn't be giving you any advice. Perhaps enjoy the splendor of nature inside. What are you hoping to do after internship? Would you miss me? No! But nothing but a thorn in my side. Okay, maybe a little. You can be interesting sometimes. Yar groans. I'm so bad at this. I don't know how to talk to people. This is why my stories aren't better. I'm not good at interviewing people. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just... Oh, I can't say it. You're not that bad. I don't know about that, but thanks for the vote of confidence, I guess. I think they overclocked your positivity super tune or something. I overclocked it myself! Haha, you fool. As if they would do that on my own. On their own. Seriously. Your pause is as if reflecting. But thanks for talking to me. You're not as annoying as I thought. Maybe you'd want to do this again. We could meet up in the cafeteria. I could grab some light. You could get some ear snacks. Or whatever it is you like. If you want it. And if this has been plenty, I would do that as rivals. Now, you're not fucking going for the yard route. Why not? I'd love that. Okay, he looks happy in his modest amount. Okay, great. Not next cycle though. I get a lot that all these breaks get me behind on my work. Your waves too brightly. They are emanating a positively uncharacteristic enthusiasm. Yay! In the Deuce the Zeal, I guess. Shuttle Bay. I'm gonna take the cat outside, see if it wants something. BRB again. And then I'm gonna do like this next assignment and then end the stream. Ah. Oh, that 30 FPS limit on the webcam is really showing. Okay, let's go. Was I supposed to ask Moonstone for the in sports thing? Mardal Loop Space Mall, where you're headed to, is the largest in the solar system. It was built off war so it could have a Hexa Dolphin stunt show, legal only in open space. Is it animal cruelty? Mardal Loop. Zap Slime. Or Slap. Yeah, Slap Slime. Colonel Greetings gives guests the grumps. This is a big ass place. Ooh, I made a bit of more than I can chew, but Romania, some of the birds that look like this one, only much larger. Bird watchers on the planet try not to look at this particular species for too long. Just children's ride is not an example of the real scanner. The pilot seat was on the outside. Organic beings would likely not survive the incredible physical and psychological horrors of open space. The real version also does not have adorable eyes. Hello. How's you talk? Grumble. This ride ate my bucks. That's life, full of random and obscure hardships. Duh, I already know that. That's why I wanted to ride the scanner ride. Gonna pretend to be a famous journalist. Flying through space, writing about minor municipal policy changes. Sigh. I'll just fantasize that I'm reporting on this stupid mall. Oh wait, can't get a disgruntled... Oh no. Hello, welcome to... Hold on. I know you. You're the robo from the show. You're the reporter they sent? Ugh. Stuck with an intern. Don't you realize this is a huge story? That's kind of mean. The opening of a card store. Not a card store, the card store. Journal's greetings. We are going to change the Mardal Loop forever. Not to mention the greetings game. Are you getting all this down? And Richie told me they'd send someone good. Richie? Richard Gravity, I mean. Your boss. What is the nature of your relationship with Gravity? The nature of... That's not pertinent at all. And anyways, it's extremely private. And now just enjoy the store. Make sure to mention our unique and wonderful greetings. Damn, yeah, that wasn't thorough enough. Enjoying my store, intern? You perused our selection of wonderful cards. What inspired you to open Journal's greetings? Wonderful question. As with all my business ideas, I was struck by it suddenly while eating breakfast. 1 minute I was enjoying eggs a la aug, and the next I just knew I had to open a greetings card store. Imagine this is how all similar stores are started. Now, don't let me distract you from browsing. And do say hello to Richard when you get back to the scanner. General winks at you. Can I go in there and see the greetings? Noble gases. Okay, but whose barns? Make sure to pick up lots of cards for the stat. Gravity of beverages unbound by gravity. The appeal of hot floating liquid is unclear, but it seems quite easy to spill. Oh my god, glares. Beep boop cards.x. Haha. You like my impression of LogicBot 1? Pretty funny, right? I'm Loggy, by the way. I wouldn't know. Oh, you haven't met LogicBot 1? They're hilarious. Well, not actually, but they love my jokes. Oh man, Robo love. And kind of the funny one around here. What do you think of Gernald? Oh, Gernald. He's Lucky seems lost for, which is a first. Well, he means well. Not like that Richard Gravity. That guy has no sense of humor. Doesn't appreciate my excellent work at all. And he's rude. Yeah, that guy stinks. You agree? I don't know what Journal was thinking, dating a guy like that. Oh my fucking god. I thought they were cousins. I didn't know they were lovers. But you know, no big deal. If they love each other, they love each other. That's fine. But who am I to judge? Journal likes him, somehow. Ugh, the nerve of that guy. But don't let him color your opinion of the place. Check out the cards instead. You're gonna love them. I guess I'll buy some if they're interesting. Buy 13. You know what? I'll buy 13 cards. Reyes, you'll be the talk of the education hub. Got my vestigial knobs pierced at glares. So, hello. You're not one of the robots who works here, right? No. Nah, I'm reporting on this door opening. Oh, a reporter. Maybe you can actually help me. Wouldn't an employee be more helpful? Oh no. Employees here are terribly unhelpful. That churlish clerk bot, those horrible logic bots, and the owner is really full of himself. But you're a reporter, so you're good at digging stuff up, right? Investigative journalism and all that. I need a regular birthday card. You know, right? Hatching day card. They call them dig up cards on Preto, I think. Just an ordinary happy you are older card. Not congratulations are your cousin's dog's obedience school graduation. I'm Vantress Bloodstick, by the way, if it helps for your write-up. I can see how that might be difficult. These cars are terrible. Just look. Grateful you're selling your used shuttle to me? What? Sorry about the hot rocks incident. Okay, that one is normal, but not what I need. They found it in the birthday section. Please, I just have to find a usable birthday card. I'll help you look. Thank you. If we both look, I'm sure we can find one. That old guy seems to be finding all kinds of cards he needs. I don't think he even meant. I don't think he even meant to come in here. It's a little rage-inducing. But I'm keeping my cool. I am. Atlantis doesn't seem all that convincing of this, but at least she's trying. Yay. Romantic cards. Read one. Sure. I xeely like you. Pretty bad. Read another. Of course. I love the idea of you. Ah, how specific. Read another. Of course. If there's 18, I'll just read them. Thanks for a terrible date. Never speak to me again. This one isn't even romantic. Read another. Maybe one more. You make me feel like the romantic one, even though it is forbidden to change. Me feel like the romantic one, even though it is forbidden to change my name. This one's cute, actually. Read one, of course. Zeely's. Ah, okay. There's only 4 of this. No thanks. Fair enough. Sympathy and grievance cards. Do you dare read one? Go for it. You humiliated me at my best friend's naming ceremony. Very specific, but this has happened to someone, probably. Read another. For sure. Is this card poison? Well, do augurs love junk? Wait, is this card poison? Well, do augurs love junk? Oh, it's a poison. Wash hands after handling card, please. Uh-oh. Read another one? Why not? Live, laugh, lord it over me again, and you'll be sorry, Daniel. This one's just a threat. Are any of these sympathy cards? Read one more. Sorry I burned your house down. Hehe. Okay, these all suck. This card section is comedy. Are you brave enough to read one? Certainly. A card in this economy? Yes, from your richest friend. What? That seems a bit rude. Read another. Why not? You hear the one about the bartender that you use seal in his cocktails? He served mixed drinks and mixed company at the same time. You horrid. Read another one. Thank you for filing your taxes, citizen. Who would send this? Read another. One more. Why wasn't I invited to your birthday? I came anyways to give you this card question. That's enough of these. Oh, I'm scanning. Oh, is this a birthday? This is a birthday. It must be been put in the wrong spot. The inside street. We are repossessing your dome. Why? These are so misleading. Inside. I hope you party before they recycle you for spare parts. The front of this card asks, "Who's the hottie with the dead body?" Inside it, my deepest sympathies. What? I just don't. I don't. What? Okay. That's weird. 100% greeting. Wash at 40% degree essential cycle with cars do not bleach. Iron low refunds. Under penalty of law, this card are not to be removed from owner apartment. Card will be moved back and forth from coffee table to kitchen counter until a suitable location is found approximately 2 years from date received. All new material consists of paper 92%, 8% unknown. Front of this card contains instructions for sending a greeting, including multiple typos. The inside reads, take a load off. I guess that was clever. Inside reads, marriage is a sham, one that I am honored to share with you. Oh, it's, I don't know the painting, but I know the painting visually, but not namely. The few farmers together. Amazing. Oh. In front of this card is RSVPPPPP. Find out what it means for me. Inside, there's just a winky face. Insiders, I'd rather be working at my lucrative government job. What the hell is this? In front of this card contains a recipe for a single cookie, a baked treat popular on Humania. Inside it says, happy dinner, honey. A wooga? This is decided you should get divorced. Yeah, wooga makes me think it's gonna be like, it's like mistress related. Oh, yeah. It appears to be a naming ceremony card. Inside it, presenting the one. Presenting the one. The inside just reads, hello. The inside reads, I hope this email finds you well. Inside reads, you plus me equals heart. This makes mathematical sense because 2 people is fewer than 3. This makes mathematical sense because 2 people is fewer than. The inside is blank, truly a card for any occasion. The front of this card reads, happy old you birthday lizard. Unless it's supposed to be a happy birthday, you old lizard, either way it's terrible. Oh, all clues discovered. I'll go let her know. Congratulations of knob strengthening. Who needs a card for that? Hello. Welcome to Gernald's Greet. The greetings bring you gladness. Reporterbot hesitates only a moment before observing you more closely. Hold on, you're not a customer. I'm with the Times in Galaxy. Oh, thank Prime. I'm so sick of these awful greetings. Not the cards, I mean. The greetings I have to give the customers. Ugh, they're intolerable. Grim, ghastly, grievous. Journal's grievous greetings, they should call it. You dislike the door otherwise? Clerkbot seems to genuinely consider the question. Well, I guess there's parts I don't hate. The logic bots are pretty annoying, but they mean well, for the most part. Even Journal isn't that bad, I guess. If it just ditched some of the worst elements of the place, maybe it wouldn't be so bad. Maybe I could try to talk to Journal about it. Really? Thank you. Oh, my Prime, thank you. I mean, the cards will still be bad, but if I can retain my dignity, this place will be practically tolerable. Do you dare read? No, thanks. Seems wise. Oh, you dare, metal person. Do you work here? No. I'm a reporter with the Times and Galaxy. My name is Winzo Splogert. I'm just passing through the mall to buy more shirt garters. And I find myself in this bewildering place. Now I can't find my way out again. And I keep finding these awful specific cards. My niece did just get forklift certified following the loss of her pet's... My niece did just get forklift certified following the loss of her pet's nightworm? How do they know such a thing? I think it might be so you're not enjoying the store. Enjoying it? Of course not. I can't find my way out. This is nearly as bad as when I got trapped in that horrible floating cafe. I don't know why they even built that place. And the drinks are too expensive. A fresh robot like you probably doesn't remember, but things used to be sensible in the mall. None of these beverages for $7, and no floating cafes to speak of. Positive is suddenly lost in thought. Hold on, how did I get onto cafes? You were trying to leave. Oh yes! Point me a way out, will you? It's right over here. Oh, thank you. Can finally return to my shopping. I assume I didn't help the store, but I helped another person. Hey, did you find the card? I think I got a pretty good one. It's not perfect, but it's close. Weather inspects the one regular not allowed and settled in Vertica you found on the back. Yeah, it is pretty good. Not perfect maybe, but hey, it is a birthday card. Normal enough to get away with. Thanks. You really helped me out. Guess this place isn't all bad. Not great though. But whatever. You know what, I'm gonna try to make a positive review. Because these greetings are so bad they're good. I'll stop being a splotch when you stop being a space swat. Oh, this is a binary thing. I don't know binary. Oh well. Home is where the goo is. None of these seem quite right. So specific, but not in the way I need. Oh, sorry, just talking to myself. Classic Wendy. Well, it's for someone from a long time ago. An old flame, if you will. Don't get me wrong, I'm not really looking to rekindle that fire. Just to say, just hello, I guess. That it's been a long time, but I'm thinking about you and just wanted to say thank you for what we shared way back. A bittersweet sort of card, I admit. But right now, the closest card I can find is sorry for the loss of your low-cost dental plan. Just isn't close enough, I'm afraid. Tell me more about this bittersweet scenario. We were young, just two 30-somethings living in a deep dwelling on Humania. We dreamed about coming to the surface, exploring the world of our little dirt home. But then, the night we were leaving, he got cold feet. I mean, he meant well, he really thought he could do it. But he couldn't, fear paralyzed him at the exit of the dwelling. And never let him go. I went on, he stayed. That's where our story ended. But finding a card that says that has proven tricky. I think he will appreciate you reaching out. But that's nice to know. I'm nervous, I admit. It's been a long time since we were together. But maybe it isn't about the card. I just need to write my feelings down. Thanks for chatting that through with me, even if I did most of the talking. Yeah. Serious moments, I guess. Is Logicbot? Oh, hey. You're the Times and Galaxy reporter? When Journal mentioned it, I assumed they'd send a human or something. Kinda cool to see a robo-reporter. Tell me Journal Steel. Journal? I mean, he's the architect of all this, so I guess I have a kind of respect for him. I mean, who else could come up with such nightmarish business ideas? I hope this one lasts longer. I think I can get Logicbot 1 to blow a gasket if I have a little more time. Last longer? Ooh, you didn't know. Well then, never mind what I said. Haha. In fact, let's stop talking altogether. Makes a little shooing motion at you. Go ahead and run along now. He doesn't want to talk about... Go bug someone else. I'm pretending to work. Is a person. Playtime Crucible. They've got just about everything here, including last Deca cycles, toy, Verges. This unsettling toy can be your pet and or friend. But my silly cube caught fire. And I get a new one. Are they gonna say the silly cubes need to get... Sorry, kid. Zoinko's refund policy is pretty severe. Oh, man. Oh, is this Logicbot? Hello. Casual greetings to you. I am Logicbot 1. Is there something you need assistance with? I'm quite busy with making cards. Oh my... Can I interview for the Times and Galaxy? Oh, the press. So you're also a master of the written word. Fascinating. There aren't many robots in roles like ours, you know. Alex gives you what seems to be attempted a slight conspiratorial look. What do you want to know? How long have you been making cars? Good question. I've had a number of jobs since I was initialized. Cat clothing designer, vacuum repair technician. Moody artist. I think this venture is truly the best use of my talents, though. Oh, are those all other jobs Gerald or this is Gerald tried to make work, but they didn't? It's truly the best use of my talents, though. Although the vacuum job wasn't bad, there's just something pleasantly logical about creating the perfect card. Why so many different... What constitutes a perfect card? Ah, of course. You wouldn't know. Being a... whatever bot you are. The perfect card should be simple but direct. Clean in design, not too colorful or busy. And it should be specific, of course. A specificity shows people absorb them and recorded memories about them. For example, thank you for your attendance to my child's hatching day party. You were noticed. Isn't it a bit cold? Oh, what? It's the perfect card. Can't believe you don't understand. Thought you would get it, but you're as bad as the other two. Loggy is kind of annoying. Thank you. I'm just finally someone agrees. Vix is always telling me they're a genius. It's totally preposterous. Loggy is the worst employee here. I think someone overlooked their inane humor processor. I can see how they could get grading. Exactly. You get it. Even Journal doesn't really understand me. He thinks we need Loggy and Vix even though they make terrible cards. Speaking of which, I'd better get back to work before they churn out any more monstrosities. Good luck with your story. Damn, I thought agreeing with him would get me stories, but oh well. Frederick, I thought you were dead for sure. You'd never go barreling. Oh yeah, I'd never go barreling. What gives? I was worried about you. Finally, I can enjoy a beverage. Oh, I had the Prytonian lung slimes. But you don't want the customers hearing about that. Haha, too true. Okay. Vending machinos. Row of vending machines filled with delicious treats. They are strikingly overpriced. A whole $5 just to slake your unquenchable thirst? No thanks. Please don't throw your cans on the floor. Is there something behind here? Okay, so I think I have an idea of what I want to get enough info to make some kind of story. Some kind. Oh. Need to load more pleasantly subdued color palettes. Go back someone else. I'm pretending to work. Remember to die. Give greetings from Gernald. There's you'll be the talk of the education. Yeah. What's the funniest word for toilet? That was too many to pick. I think I promised to talk to Gernald about something. Make sure to pick up lots of cars for the staff. Do I not have a choice? Can I not talk anymore? I think I promised to talk to Gernald about something. Oh well, I guess I have no choice. Gotta make a story. Cacophonous cards. Cards upset customers. New store opens in... I'm just gonna make a story that makes this place burn to the ground. Does nobody else want to talk? I wish there was... I don't know. I'm too people pleasing. Make a good story. Cards and gifts. Wow, I have no choice but to put this. Wow. Wow, this is... Oh my fucking god. I guess there's like literally nothing. Wasn't there a lot of terrible cards? Am I gonna say... Oh, the options to change stuff were lacking. I mean, I even read them. You know, I guess I'll just make the worst goddamn greeting card story ever. That's 0. All bad, said customer variant plot tick. We are going to change the Marta loop forever, said owner General Greg, not to mention the greetings game. Why is that -2 reputation? That churlish clerk, those horrible logic bots, said Vantrish Plotstick, adding, and the owner's really full of himself. No one had anything interesting to say. Change the game. I'm not... I wanna do Gravity a favor. No. That churlish clerkbot, this horrible logic bots, that Vantrish adding, and the owner is really full of himself. I'm just, you know, fine. I'm gonna... I had the choice between being nice or being mean for bonus points. Door can be found in the Marta loop between glares. Or confusing? General's greetings office covered truly any occasion, even occasions you did not know existed. The wide range of cards available meant some customers were able to find they didn't even know they wanted. The extensive selection of romantic cards did offer a few gems. Amid the bland and the baffling were some vulgar jokes not suited for polite company. Some of the cards were potentially unsafe for organic beings to handle. Guess I just a boring story or something. No, I'm not willing to lose reputation. You know what? Fine, I'll just make the ad since I'm not getting a lot of options. Not that bad. Fine, no choice. I gotta make a decent thing since I can't talk to anyone. And I didn't know how to properly speak. I hope it works as an ad. He gets his money and then it'll go broke. Yes. I never want to come back here. Thoroughness 36 out of 37. Oh, you really dug deep into that story. I can't believe... Oh my god. I was missing so much shit and I was still only missed 1 thoroughness. Fuck this game. I hate it. Couldn't talk to the junior on the farm about his love story with a thing. Oh, nice. We can start the next stream with a yar. Still off center to the left. Well, okay. This was, yeah, it's still a good game, still fun. I'm totally gonna finish it. You know, 100%. Maybe even a couple years I'll do it a second time for like a general love and nostalgia, you know. And then yeah, it's probably never touch it again for a third time. Not out of spite, but like it's a story game. There's only so much enjoyment you can get. But yeah, worth the money and very good experience. Gotta see new fun characters. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, subscribe, and play this game. It's pretty good. Bye.